you being condescending. Alright? Let's move forward amicably.
Okay, well, check this out, though. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the setting.
Okay, see, now you found yourself a nigga. You looking for a nigga? Nigga here now, see?
My mind is so spectacular. Open up your aperture. You don't like the light that I be shining, bitch. You Dracula. Southern draw vernacular. Flip you like a spatula. Knew that I was built to put this world up on my scapula. I've been on this road so long, my tires bald. I don't wanna text and no, I don't wanna call. Came in this shit running, but you don't know how to crawl. We ain't never folding, I'm holding the highest card. Look, okay, grew up running post routes. Now I'm on the cash route. Better call the plumber, that boy spitting like a bass spout. All these bad women in this club, fuck is you mad about? Word to all my estheticians, boy, I'm about to lash out. Straight from St. John's to the east side, jigging since the knee high. Watch the way I put on for my state, nigga, yeehaw. Respecting no Aretha. Crazy how I made it to the league from the bleach eyes. Boy, my shit hair wrong, black, rich, and bare arms. Smoking on that yogi, this shit stronger than some bare arms. Goku, I'm in rare form, you cannot prepare for him. When I swing, it's like a carnival, this shit ain't fair for him. Brought intellect back to this rap shit, you niggas need chapstick. Shit been dry for way too long, and I'm the matchstick. You niggas Nickelodeon me, I'm more like Cap Nick. Cap a nigga, throw him in front of me. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said it, I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. About to blow like we just lit the fuse. We double dutch into this dough, I get this shit in twos. Push the button, get it started, put that shit in cruise. A little dust up on his heart, I barely get to use. A fool flatters himself, a wise man flatters a fool. Man, I just came to get it started like mechanics with tools. Cause in my hood, if you don't pack a tool, you planning to lose. These young boys deserve Oscars, they be acting a fool. A couple loose screws, but they hammer accurate. Ooh, I know some niggas stuck on drugs and manufacture it too. School of hard knocks, we all got our bachelor's. Food, no cap and gowns, but we all had the master. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said it, I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, leaving my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Say she don't smoke, but she always smoke with me, yeah. Back with Finny, yeah, back up in the ovaries, yeah. All my ops, they stay running like they over easy, yeah. Even my masseuse can't just get too close to me, yeah. Shout out to Next, soon as the ink dry, we count out the checks, yeah. I never flex, I bought up a business, you bought up a section. I'm at the top of my class, yeah. Y'all never learned from your lesson. Skywalker gave me the force, yeah. Turn this into an obsession, yeah. I couldn't wait on the team, cooking shit up with just me run play, yeah. Things never are what they seem, but we know the facts, yeah. Charging that shit to the game, but now I pull up with a battery pack, yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and we can just leave it at that. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Big bro, why they call you big bro? Every time we hit the bank, we deposit zip codes. Well connected with the streets like we out in Skid Row.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, folks, on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, like, share, subscribe. All of our YouTube videos, hit that like button. Y'all coming here. Hit the share, subscribe. Hit that Cash App, $ Slick Rick 1991 Son. $ Slick Rick 1991 Son. That's our Cash App. If you guys know have Cash App, it's very simple. Also, you go donate to our Super stickers and super comments are all available. Very, very simple. All you gotta do, excuse me, hit that $ symbol right there in the chat box, and you can donate that way as well. Continuously, like I said, support the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. We give y'all this good content on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. Let's get it popping. So first thing I want to say is Happy New Year to the 2025 year, man. I definitely appreciate what y'all been, to the Pull Up Basketball family. Let me just go say this before we even get started. You guys have been nothing but more than special and, so, supportive, keep me going. The days that I don't feel like, doing the show, you guys keep me going. I say to myself, I gotta get my, I gotta tell my people, I gotta, have this show going for them, man. Because every night, every day, I don't feel like, doing this. So, as time goes, you gotta get more, things, responsibilities, things of that nature come your way, man. There was a point in time when I first started this, like about 3 years ago, that I was more up tuned, having these shows every single day. But then as time goes on, you get more and more, things going for yourself. The Clippers position comes, moving up in the Clippers organization, being with the media, more, more chaos coming with, different things, people, content creators, subscribers, all that stuff, man. It gets, gets a little draining. Y'all might not see it on me, but it does get draining sometimes. But I always, tell myself, I got to give back to the people that was supportive. I got to do this show. So let me go ahead and get this show going, because I want to make sure I give y'all the right, the right of me, and that never changes. So I just want to say thank y'all, man, to the people that's been supportive. But let's get it popping, man. Let's get it going for the first show in the 2025 year. This is a live show. Shout out to my man, Cottage 81. He says, salute, Pull Up Basketball Podcast was good. And this is somebody who's always going to be here, man. He's always there, ready to, watch the show and hear the show out, man. So I got to give a huge shout out to my man, Cottage, man. He's always in here, always supporting, always there for me, man. So make sure you guys follow his show as well. Follow his page. He has a YouTube page. Follow him. Shout out to Tyrell Willis. What's good, bro? Salute. What's good? Williams 5-star. Salute the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Happy New Year. Yes, sir. Happy New Year's to 2025. Let's make this a year of blessings, transformation, the whole nine, man. So let's talk about it, man. The Clippers last night got destroyed. Got absolutely destroyed by the San Antonio Spurs, a team that I had said that's going to be a playing team this year. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a way of they've actually, are coming up. So the title of this video is, are the Spurs a bad matchup for the Clippers? Are the Spurs a bad matchup for the Clippers? Right? And before I even get started, I'm going to put this on the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Salute to, my man Kirkland Barnes. What's good? Salute, BJ. Happy New Year's, bro. What's good, Alex? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. As y'all come here, make sure y'all smash that like button. Hit that like button as y'all come in here, man. Don't be stingy. Wipe your feet before you enter this house. Wipe your feet before you enter this house. All right. So the Clippers lose to the Spurs 86-122. We dropped to 19-14. We're still the 5th seed in the Western Conference. The Spurs are 86. They were 17-16 a game over 500. I think they're in the, if I'm not mistaken, the 9th seed right now. I think they're in the 9th seed in the Western Conference, which is, like I said, the play-in between the 7th and 10th seed. They ended up beating us by 36 points last night, and was up as many as 40 points. Now, I know some people may think, okay, what are you talking about? Like my man William 5-star said, we're coming off a back-to-back. We're gonna talk about that as well, because back-to-backs to me, yes, they mean something. Yes, if you're coming off a short road trip, things of that nature, you're on the road, it does get tiring. And I'm not saying the Clippers weren't experiencing that after that. Especially the game against the Pelicans the night before, it could have took a lot out of them. All I'm saying is I'm looking at more so of, everything in a nutshell. I'm just not looking at one thing or another. I'm looking at everything in a nutshell. But let's look at what had happened last night between the two teams in the contest. So the Clippers shot 34% to the Spurs 49%. 3-point percentage went to the Clippers 26 to 22%. Both shot bad from the field. Free throw percentage 89% to 83% for the Clippers went to the Spurs. They had 58 rebounds to our 41. Assists 37 to 17 went to the Spurs. Steals 10 to 7 went to the Spurs. Blocks went to the Spurs 3 to 7. Turnovers went to the Spurs. They had 9 to our 14. Largest lead. We did not lead at any point in the game. They led by 41 points. All right, they led by as many as 41 points. Salute to Daddy Berry Sports Highlights. What's good, brother? How you doing? Afternoon. All right, everybody sitting back and enjoying this show. It's gonna be a good one. But they led as many as about 41 points last night. And let me just say this: 41 points. That's what you call an annihilation. If it gets anywhere over 40 points, you're probably not going to come back. Now, 30 points, I've seen it happen. You can come back from 30 points. But 40 points, nah. I don't see that ever happening. So, the Clippers basically were in the hole the entire night. All the way up until the halftime. They were, I think, down by as many as 20-something points. And that lead extended in the third quarter. But let's look a little bit deeper. What's going on? The Spurs, if you look at their roster right here, you got Jeremy Sohan, Harrison Barnes, Victor Wembanyama, Chris Paul, and Devin Vassell as their starting five. Now, a lot of people may not realize these names in a nutshell, but I've been watching the Spurs. Like I said, there's a reason why I said it's going to be a play-in team. And I said to myself, they're going to be something, in the playoffs. It's not going to be a pushover. Andre 76, my man Bubba, go follow his page as well. 76er content creator, Happy New Year. Salute. What's good? Happy New Year. 2025 is going to be a great year for everybody. Let's get it going. Those are the five right there. You got Jeremy Sohan, Harrison Barnes, Chris Paul, and Devin Vassell. Now, let me just tell y'all a little bit about some of these guys. You got a good mix of youth and experience in the starting five. Chris Paul, as I mentioned to y'all before, is the reason why the Spurs are where they are right now. He's averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, 8.3 assists, 42% from the field. He is the reason why the Spurs are where they are. Because every team he's gone to, going back to even his first stint with the New Orleans Hornets, each team he goes to, they automatically get success. They automatically become better. You go to the Clippers. With the Hornets, they were, in the Western Conference 70 in Game 7 against the San Antonio Spurs and lost. And if I'm not mistaken, in 2008, the Spurs went to the next round against the Lakers, right, in the conference finals and lost to the Lakers. So Chris Paul had that New Orleans Hornets team in the second round in Game 7 at the brink of going to the Western Conference Finals to face Kobe, right? He goes to the Clippers. The Clippers, they have the number 1 seed, their only number 1 seed. And I don't know. I think that's franchise history. I don't think the Clippers have ever been the number 1 seed outside that 1 year with Chris Paul, with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan in 2013, right? That team was supposed to go to the finals. As much talent as they had, and they had a floor general, and Chris Paul was in his peak, right? Those are his best years in Chris, as far as statistically, accomplishment-wise, and all that good stuff. He had the Clippers as number 1 seed in the playoffs. They never got past the second round, but that team definitely that was a team that they're actually prevailing. Then you go to Houston, right after the Clippers. He goes to Houston with James Harden. They get to the conference finals against the Warriors up until Game 7. Chris Paul misses those last 2 games in 2018. Had he been present, in my personal opinion, the Rockets would have beat the Warriors that year, and we're not talking about this dynasty being unbeatable, right? Chris Paul was on that team. That was the best Rockets team James Harden was ever on. Then you go from there, you go to the Thunder. The Thunder, they have a 5th seed with SGA, with Dennis Schroeder, with Lou Dort, who was a rookie at the time, with a bunch of young players. Chris Paul had that team as a 5th seed, got him to the Game 7 against the Houston Rockets with James Harden and Russell Westbrook in 2020. in the bubble. As y'all come here, hit that like button. So he goes from to New Orleans to the Clippers to Houston to the Thunder. Now he's with the whatchamacallit, who's the next team he goes to? The Phoenix Suns, a team that had no success with Devin Booker leading them for 5 straight years. I used to make fun of Devin Booker for this. For 5 straight years, Devin Booker never got to the playoffs. He had losing records every single year. Chris Paul gets there, they get to the finals the first year in 2020-21. And was always at least a top 4 seed the 3 seasons he was there in Phoenix. Golden State last year, he didn't get a chance to really lead that team, so he ends up leaving, going to the Spurs, and now all of a sudden the Spurs are better. They're not at the bottom of the Western Conference. They have a chance to even get better as the seeding goes because the standings are so close in the West. And they have Victor Wembanyama, and they got a good little core over there. So Chris Paul, again, like I said, he elevates. See, this is what you call a real floor raiser. He elevates every single team he goes to. That's a floor raiser. That's once a guy you put on his team and it elevates young, old, whatever system, whatever it is going on, he's going to make their team better. As y'all come here, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got 18 people. Let's get these likes up over 18 likes, y'all. Get these likes up. So they got that. Then you got young, up-and-coming talent like Devin Vassell and Jeremy Sohan. Jeremy Sohan is not much of a scorer. He's not a guy that's going to give you a bunch of points. He's not going to be a person that's going to, light up the, points per game. But he is averaging 14 a game, which is, solid. He's giving you 8 rebounds. He's shooting 52% from the field. Guys, that is a player that's a legitimate starter in the NBA. Right? He's all over the place. He's grabbing boards. He's a very, very good glue guy. Jeremy Sohan is a player that's going to be a part of this core. Again, San Antonio does very well with drafting players. So you bring a guy like this in who's able to do the little things to help Victor Wembanyama, to help Chris Paul, right? Get on the boards, help with older Harrison Barnes. This is a young, athletic, 21-year-old player. Great, great addition to the team. Of course, you added another guy in Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell is one of their actual best scorers. Let me go ahead and put this on here right now. He's averaging 15 points per game, 44% from the field. He's 24 years old. He's very young, but he's not super, super young. Like, he's not like he's 18 or 21 years old. He's starting to get more and more confident. Now, he is a player that can put the ball in the basket. That is his job, to score. So you have a Chris Paul beside him who's not really pushing to put the ball in the basket like that. That's what you get with a player of his caliber. He can just focus on one job, and that's what he's doing. So you had him in the mix last night. Did not score a lot of points, but like I said, he didn't play against us in the first meeting, but he played against us last night. So he's their key, their starting shooting guard, right? But this is one of the other big additions that people are kind of, glossing over. Harrison Barnes, right? He's 32 years old, a solid veteran. See, you need players like this to help elevate a championship caliber team, because what they do is they bridge things together. They get the young guys and the older guys to come together. He's going to do the things that, maybe the stars don't want to do. They don't want to get on the floor and get, extra possession. They don't want to have to, lower their shots. This is what Harrison Barnes does. He's on teams like the Sacramento Kings, who are basically struggling right now. He was part of that team that was the 3rd seed in the Western Conference a couple seasons ago under Mike Brown. Right? He was on that Golden State Warriors team back in 2015. Right? He has had a lot of, solid teams he's been on, play some winning basketball. So now he's with the Spurs. Chris Paul's beside him. If I'm not mistaken, I think they both are from North Carolina. Or I think Harrison Barnes played at UNC, and I know Chris Paul's from North Carolina, so there's a connection there. But Harrison Barnes is one of them type of players that is just good for the locker room. He's good for what you need him to be present and you understand the offense. He's a system player. I mean, just guys that fit, right? And then you coming off the bench, guys like Keldon Johnson, guys like Julian Champagnie, guys like Stephon Castle, who's another good scorer, a rookie, 11 points per game. All these guys I'm naming is averaging double figures that I just named. Harrison Barnes, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, and this guy Stephon Castle, who's another good scorer, who's a rookie. So they have a very, very good balance of scoring, youth, experience, and even the games they're losing. Y'all watched the Christmas game against the Knicks. They barely lost that game. The Knicks are a top seed in the Eastern Conference. As y'all come and hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all come in here. The Spurs ain't been getting blown out. They got beat by the Knicks on Christmas Day. They barely beat the Knicks. They barely lost to the Knicks. They barely lost to the Philadelphia 76ers the day before or a couple days before. They beat the OKC Thunder. If you guys don't remember, they beat the OKC Thunder this year. They beat the OKC Thunder this year. So it ain't like they've been playing good teams and they've been scrapping and battling, and that comes from the leadership of Chris Paul. But also the big man attraction is Victor Wembanyama, who's averaging 25 points per game, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 48% from the field. Now, last night, Victor Wembanyama, what do you have? He had 27, 9, 5, 3 blocks and 1 steal, 55% from the from the field, 16% from the 3-point line, 85% from the free throw line. He only played 26 minutes. And he almost got 30. 26 minutes. He had more points than minutes last night. So let me just tell y'all what y'all looking at with Wembanyama. One of my homeboys told me that this guy's going to be one of the top 5 greatest players of all time. Now, I'm not going to go that deep, especially not right now. But Wembanyama is he's going to be one of them guys that you look at. It's going to be something that he did with generational. And I'm talking about just the amount of blocks he has per game. What is he averaging right now? He's averaging this month. He's averaged 4.4 blocks per game. Last month he was averaging 3.7, and in November he's averaging 3.2. This season he's averaging 3.9 blocks per game, almost 4 blocks per game. So that's what you call a cheat. That's what you call a cheat code. That's what you call somebody that is you look at the gaming scheme and you say, do not shoot the ball with this guy anywhere around you because he's going to pin it off the backboard, off the rim, or into the 5th row. That's what's going to happen. And that's what we saw last night with the Clippers, and we played up against them. I'm going to tell y'all why I say what I say about this being a bad matchup. But when Chris Paul does retire or when he stops playing with the Spurs, they are going to need another point guard to fill in for what Chris Paul did. And I'm not so sure who it's going to be, but Wembanyama with a point guard of that caliber and IQ, that's what can make him dangerous. Now, he does have some things he needs to work on. Number one, his 3-point shooting. He hasn't been shooting the ball particularly well. Chris Paul is able to get him clean looks. So I think a lot of it just basically, strength and getting the ball to the basket, things of that nature. But he has the size, of course. He has the ball handling skills. He has good touch around the basket in the mid range. I just think again it just comes down to him playing in more meaningful games. But I think last year again he was the bottom of the Western Conference. This year they got a chance to get to the play-in, and depending who they face in that first round, they can make that first round very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But Wembanyama, of course, from what he's doing right now is he's able to, take him to a different level with the right amount of help around him. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go to the Clippers. I'm gonna go to our side right now. So what do we have? What happened? So we had Derrick Jones Jr., Visca Zubac, James Harden, Norman Powell, Chris Dunn on the starting lineup. 2 out of 5 guys were in double figures. James Harden, Norman Powell. Everybody else is just kind of just out there. Ty Lue decided to take everybody out in the third quarter. I think midway in the third, and just rest them up for the Thunder game they're supposed to be playing tomorrow. So that was that with the starting lineup. You had really nothing coming off the bench. Nicholas Batum, Kai Jones, Obamba, Bones Highland, Amir Coffey played 28 minutes. He led them in minutes last night, 6 for 12 from the field with 14 points. You had Jordan Miller, you had Kevin Porter Jr., you had Kobe Brown. So everybody played. Everybody touched the floor. That's probably the most positive I can take from it. Everybody touched the floor. So when you a person like a Bones Highland or a person like a Jordan Miller or a person like a Kai Jones, you know what I'm saying? Kobe Brown, those guys is getting those type of minutes. Even if you know the game is pretty much put away, you still got to make time for you. And I know it could be tough and frustrating, but you still got to make up for those minutes because the Clippers, from what I've seen, was pretty much the game was over by the second quarter. And the reason I say that is because how the Clippers were playing. See, let's look at something right here. Norman Powell, he had 15 points last night, 4 for 12 from the field, 5 rebounds and 1 turnover. Right? In 26 minutes. 33% from the field, 30% from the three-point line. So I gotta say this real quick. It's not even the fact of the shots that Norman Powell was making or missing. It was the amount of attempts he had. He shot 12 shots last night, which is that's not Norman Powell what he's been as of late. Right? He's gonna put the ball up. He's gonna shoot the basketball. So for him only to shoot 12 shots, you got to ask, why is that the case? Why is he not even getting the ball up? Well, you guys know Norman Powell's thing is to get to the basket or shoot them long-range threes. And when you got a giant cheat code in the paint, like Wembanyama standing there waiting in the paint for you to come in and try to throw the ball up into the basket, and psychologically, if you try, he's going to actually swat your shot 95% of the time. You're a little bit more aware and reserved from shooting them layups. So now Norman Powell, that shot gets kind of taken away. So he's having to rely more on three-point shots. He shot 10 threes last night. So he got the threes up, but he only made 3 out of 10 of them. So and that takes away from your scoring threat. Okay, well, here comes, what about Visca Zubac? 5 points, 2 for 7 from the field, 7 rebounds. Zubac wasn't much of anything last night. Same thing. When you have a big, like Wembanyama in the paint, waiting for you to throw the ball up and try to shoot a little hook shot that Zubac shoots or a little floater that Zubac shoots out the pick and roll, it's not as crisp, it's not as sharp, and you're in danger of you throwing up a bad shot. So that's why I tell people, like, okay, anything that's in the paint is going to be an issue. By the way, the Spurs are a very, very good defensive team as well, and not a good offensive team. Kind of like us. We're a very good defensive team and a very bad offensive team. That's what the Spurs are. As y'all come to hit that like button. Got 27 people. Let's get these likes up over 27 likes. Let's get these likes up. So Zubac has a bad game, a result of that. Okay, so I'm looking around. We know Chris Dunn ain't much of a scorer. He's just there to mainly play defense. Well, how about Derrick Jones Jr.? 6 points. Right? Had a good game against the Pelicans. Y'all saw those 2 dunks he had back-to-back on the baseline. Averaging 9 points per game. respectable, 49% from the field. But again, his is going to be at the rim, a lot of his baskets, and the occasional 3-point shot. Well, you're not dunking on Wembanyama. I don't see that. So in result of that, you end up with having 3 points or 6 points. So I'm searching for the person to be able to put the ball in the basket. Let's go to of course let's go to James Harden, who led the team in scoring with 17 points. James Harden had 17 points last night, and he led the team in scoring. We lost by almost 40 points. And see again, nobody wants to talk about the turn, bro. He has 5 turnovers last night. 5, 7, 6, 4, 7. Bro, ain't no one gonna talk about the turnovers. Nobody, the people just gonna keep letting that skate and have given a pass. Adam Osman brought up a real interesting stat. I was on his show last night on Clipper Talk, and he said in 4 quarters, I think James Harden had something like 31 assists and like 28 turnovers, something like that in the 4th quarter this season. That's basically, bro, like that's not a good ratio. Your ratio is supposed to be 2-1, meaning I'm supposed to have twice as many assists and turnovers. James Harden has literally the same amount of assists and turnovers in the 4th quarters. As I've said before, he can't close games. Or if he does have a good 4th quarter, let me just tell you what tends to happen. It's usually off the backs of other people. So the points he had no impact last night, none. And I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again. And y'all heard it from your boy first, because everything I've been saying, whether people like it or not, has been coming to fruition. And I don't say this because of anything negative. I'm saying this because of what I'm seeing. James Harden's at the brink. He will be towards the end of the season. There's a possibility he's going to get benched. I'm going to say that again. There is a possibility that James Harden towards the end of the season will get benched. Because once Kawhi gets back into rhythm and he gets and he gets back to his full self, what else are they going to really need? If you got all the defenders on the court, all the defense, and then you got the scoring with Kawhi, and that's what you really been hanging your hat on the defensive end. As long as your defense is high, that's why your record is the way it is, and you add Kawhi Leonard back into the mix. Other than assisting and playmaking, what else does Harden really do? And another thing he does that kind of gets in the way of the team is that his pace is extremely slow. So that gives other teams the opportunity to set up on defense. He doesn't get past his defender like he used to anymore. It's either going to be a step back 3, it's going to be pick and roll, or it's going to be try to get the foul off the 3-point shot, and then the occasional back to the basket mid-range shot off the screen. So somebody got to start looking at the turnovers, and he has to take care of the ball. Because if you look at, let me show y'all something with Chris Paul. See, Chris Paul can give you. He had 4 assists last night. Look at the turnovers he had. No turnovers. 14 assists, no turnovers. 5 assists, 1 turnover. 7 assists, 1 turnover. 8 assists, 4 turnovers. I can deal with that. If you have a 2-to-1 ratio on assist and turnover, I can deal with that. I can deal with a 2-to-1 ratio. Chris Paul also, his pace. He's not slowing the ball up and keeping the ball in his hands. This is why he comes onto the. Think about it. The Spurs were literally the 14th seed last year, 13, 14th seed. They're now the 9th seed in the Western Conference, and they have a chance to continuously go up. Off it, Chris Paul coming to the team. They had Victor Wembanyama, they had Jeremy Sohan, they had Devin Vassell, they had Zach Collins. They had a team last year, the same guys last year. The only difference they have now is Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Those are the two main guys. Stephon Castle coming off the bench as well. So I can deal with those assist turnovers numbers. I can deal with that. What I can't deal with someone giving me 1 assist, 5 turnovers, 4 assists, 7 turnovers, 7 assists, 6 turnovers, 9 assists, 4 turnovers is good. 3 assists, 7 turnovers. I can't deal with that. You can't win games like that. Max Fasayo 999. Okay, let me explain something to you. See, this is why I gotta give y'all some real basketball talk. James Harden, no one is not saying it's hate. It's literally putting it on the screen. That's the thing. When people put it on the screen, y'all still want to talk. This is the guy that y'all say was leading our team. And when I bring out and I actually take the facts in, put in that perspective, and show y'all, well, wait a minute. It's not so much he's leading the team. It's so much we have a guy who's going to possibly be an all-star leading the team. That's doing his job more better than what James Harden's doing his job at. When you shoot 24%, 24 points per game, 49% from the field, that's doing your job at a high level. And the games that he's coming alive in are games that we need. Take that Pelicans game the other night. In the fourth quarter, we're down by double digits. Norman Powell was the guy that got us home, hitting the shots that needed to be hit, stopping the bleeding. Those are the guys that get the credit. When a guy's playing the way he's supposed to be playing, he gets the credit. That's all that comes down to. We cannot keep giving this shit a pass over and over. Every single my fault, y'all. Let me go and put this back up on the screen. Norman Powell's been our best player on the Clippers this season. That ain't up for debate. Our most effective player, beside our Norman Powell has been Ivica Zubac. It's been Ivica Zubac. That's been our second most impactful player, giving us 15 and 12 a game. 61% from the field, 4th in the league in rebounds, 5th in the league in field goal percentage. And he don't even get the opportunities to score the ball like he should. But if you're watching the games and you're looking at what's going on, when he's in the game, good things happen. Salute Yassine, how you doing? What's good? He said, damn, I thought you got kicked off your own show. Nah. Nah, brother. Real easy. What's good, bro? Salute my guy. Happy New Year. What's good, brother? What's good? So, I want to just say this, man. Do I think the Spurs are a bad matchup for the Clippers? Well, let's look at a couple things before I let y'all in. If y'all recall, we played the Spurs back in November on the 14th, and we almost lost that game. Well, we were getting pounded that game, right? We're getting pounded. I think by as many as almost like 25, 30 points. And that was showing, okay, well, the Spurs team is a different team because they have Chris Paul there. I saw Chris Paul kind of being more of the orchestrator, the quarterback of the team, leader. Wembanyama seems to be very comfortable with Chris Paul. And I think it wasn't by design that he went to go play with Chris Paul as well. So Wembanyama, Chris Paul, they didn't have Devin Vassell last night, who's their starting shooting. The other night was their starting shooting guard. Like I said, that was a loss they didn't have as well. Right? And they didn't have, I don't think they even had, did they have Jeremy Sohan? Let me check. Okay, yeah, they had Jeremy Sohan that game. He played 12 minutes. He didn't even play the, I think he got hurt. I knew something that happened. He only played 12 minutes. So they're missing Vassell and they're missing Jeremy Sohan. Those are two vital pieces to their team. So I said the next time we play them, it's going to be a different game. And I predicted that we're going to go 1-2 on this road trip. We got OKC tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I notice when you have Wembanyama in that paint, that makes Norman Powell very, very vulnerable because he's not much of a guy off the mid-range to shoot those type of shots. So your best bet is to hope you start making threes, or you have to shoot at the mid-range, because if you go to the rim, you're getting blocked. Your stuff's getting blocked at the rim. And that's what Norman Powell likes to do. So when you can't do that, that's going to put some of our offense in a flux. Now, I'm not saying that the Spurs are going to beat us if we play them. What I am saying is it's a question to ask. Are they going to create some of a little bit of a matchup issue? After the first two meetings, them being a top-rated defense and us being a top-rated defense makes things a lot more interesting. So in a series, in a Game 7 series, the only thing that I would say will really take us over the top is that Kawhi plays and just pretty much dominates. He has to pretty much dominate at all costs. So he said they were scared to face Wemby. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be scared to face a 7'5" tarantula in the paint with like a 10 million 10 million, like a $10 million wingspan. So yeah, that's what happens. He said Harden is going to get turnovers because of the simple fact that he's trying to pass the ball. It's not his fault to be. No. If you see something not working, why do you keep doing it? If you see something's not working, why do you keep doing it? And that's why I tell you, if he's not getting that pick and roll going, he wants to sit up there and jack threes, bro. Now all of a sudden Zubac can't catch. When it was just before Harden made Zubac so much better. So which one is it? Is Harden make Zubac better, or Zubac can't catch the ball? Which one is it? But I think it would have to come to Kawhi dominating this series, because as I look down the roster, there's not too many mid-range snipers. And even with Kawhi, they're going to probably put a guy like Harrison Barnes or Jeremy Sohan on him. I'm just telling y'all, it would come to a situation with the Spurs and the Clippers where Kawhi would have to simply dominate. because, like I said, they're just as good of a defensive team as we are, and offensively they're not as great, but they score off committee, and they're going to get good shots. They're going to get good shots. Mark Jag was good. If basketball was kung fu, KPJ style would be the drunken monster. Y'all seen? I'm curious to see the next Spurs Clippers matchup. Yeah, we play them again on the 29th. We play them on the 29th again. So um, it should be a good one. But I think the Spurs do create some type of matchup problems against us, man. He said, "Okay, let's play that game." And all here is that we should give Zoo the ball. So which one is it? Zubac's averaging 15 and 12 off of 61%. So his teammates don't seem to have a problem giving the ball. But the best passer on the team has a problem giving him the ball. Damn. What's good, E? Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year, bro. You was signing up with it.
Shit, man. Talking about this game.
Yeah, I kind of seen that coming. I was on the second end of a back to back. That was tough. I kind of figured that the Spurs was gonna get them because, um, shit. Didn't y'all have some players out, or everybody was full strength?
Yeah, everybody was there outside Kawhi and T-Man.
Yeah, just it was one of them. One of them. You know how one of them games go. You be like, y'all been on a rhythm and da-da-da, so y'all was expected to blow the Spurs. Y'all been beating everybody, and then you just get popped. But I do think that the Spurs and the Clippers match up with each other. The only thing that I think is a mismatch with the Clippers is Wemby. That's the X factor because at his size, he's a stretch big that he can bring. Um, he brings Zubac out of the paint, so Zubac can't really impose his will defensively. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. And then his length on the defensive end when guarding Zubac, it's hard for him to get those little jump hooks and everything off. So because of Wemby's reaction time and his ability, his length to just block these shots. But I agree, bro. Something like the best player on the Clippers has been and most consistent has been Norman Powell. So I mean, yesterday it kind of came down to earth a little bit. I mean, him and James Harden, but James Harden has to do in games like this. James Harden has to do a better job of less is more. So you have to kind of be a decoy. You have to get everybody else going, get everybody else shots. This might not be your night to be, you know what I'm saying? And you playing against your former teammate and Chris Paul and things like that. So, and he already knows your game better than anybody. So he probably had those guys ready. So I think that it was just one of them games, though. But James Harden does need to do a better job of maybe, looking for setting his teammates up more, putting them in, positions to be successful. Because yesterday was a game where you needed your others to kind of lead the way because you're tired. You've been playing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Your usage rate is high. So that probably would have been a perfect time to be like, okay, if they think that I'm going to come out here and kill and try to look for my shot, I'm going to throw a wrench in their game plan and I'm going to find everybody and set everybody else up. And then I'll find my shots off of them once they get going. And then they start drawing help. And then I can just be a spot up shooter like that.
You know what they did, Edo? I think they did a boxing one. So you know how Harden likes to, have the ball at the top and hold it and dribble it. And if he's gonna find somebody open, it's gonna be in them corners or it's gonna be somewhere on the perimeter. So that takes so when you in a zone like that, they don't really have to travel as much space to get to the shooter. So that's why I'm like, why not just play faster and get the ball out faster than just hold it?
Okay, that's true. Yeah, I didn't watch none of the game. I'm just telling you based off of what I thought was gonna happen prior to the game even. You know what I'm saying, happening. I just thought that the Spurs was probably gonna get this one. I didn't think that they was gonna get it in the fashion that they got it, but I did think that Wemby would pose a matchup problem for Zubac. But yeah, you got to play faster. And those boxing ones, that ball got to move. You don't have time to go one-on-one You know what I'm saying? Because the boxing
Right.
one is what Toronto did to Steph Curry, and they try to make somebody
Mm-hmm.
else beat them, like in that
Mm-hmm.
finals. Remember? And
Yep.
that was a team that Kawhi was on. So, and you had Kawhi on the back anchor in the defense, like on the wing. So it was difficult for Steph Curry to get clean looks and do the things that he was accustomed to doing. So whenever you see
Right.
those type of situations, you already have to have a I guess be able to adjust to that though. Like if you coaches and assistant coaches, you got to
Yep.
be able to say, okay, they running this. Okay, let's run this. We're gonna do this a little bit more crisper. We're gonna run this more faster. We need that ball to be a hot potato now. Got to get off of the ball, and
Mm-hmm.
cutting and slashing on the back end and filling those gaps. So I don't know if they was doing that, but it looked like it kind of got out of hand pretty
I
quickly.
think I think that's why Kawhi is so vital because he could be in that mid post. If
Hmm.
they give it to the ball, he can just pull up and just shoot that shot.
Yeah.
Those I think that will probably kill that zone.
Right, right. And that's the thing with, the Clippers will be good enough, but in order to go to the next level, they need Kawhi inserted just for situations like these. When you lose by, how much did they lose by? Like 25, 24.
30, 34, 34.
34. See, Kawhi can go get you that 34, make the game much closer down the stretch of them games. Like, you know what I'm saying? In a game like this, but it probably would have been like way closer had Kawhi been in the lineup just because of the things that he's able to do offensively and defensively. But he still got to play his way into shape. You know what I'm saying? So it'll probably be a little bit of rust there, but you know what I'm saying? He'll round into form. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be all right. But yeah, but they probably
What
gonna.
you
Go ahead.
what you think about the Spurs?
I think the Spurs are a really well coached team outside of Greg Popovich. Real talk. That I forgot the coach's name though, but I did watch him play when he was in college. I forgot the coach's name, the interim coach right now,
The
but
light skinned dude.
he's a good coach though. I've been watching and paying attention to how he's been leading that team. They're responding to his voice. It's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, bro, older coaches like, and you've been coaching for a long time. You need a younger voice in there. You need a different voice in there. And the Spurs are playing really competitive basketball. Look like they're trying to play for a play-in or trying to squeak into a playoff situation because it's a lot of teams that's separated by like a game and a half, 2 games in a Western Conference.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of bottom feeders. It's a lot of teams that's right there. If they win like going like a 3-4 game winning streak, that'll put them in the mix. Like you feel what I'm saying? So but
Mm-hmm.
the Spurs, they got nice young talent. They did well in drafting. You know what I'm saying? So, and those guys kind of been together for like 2 to 4 years, I think. Like the
Right.
Keldon Johnsons, Devin Vassell Jr. Who came from Florida State under Leonard Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Jeremy
yeah,
Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got nice young players mixed with some good veterans. You get Harrison Barnes, won a championship experience, been in the league, been on different teams, different playoff situations. Um, and then you get Chris Paul, Hall of Famer, one of the best point guards in NBA history, good, great leader. So when you couple that with young guys and then you throw a talent like Wemby in there, even though I feel like he shoots too many threes, but I mean, that's who he
Yeah.
is. He's really a forward trapped in like a big man's body. So um, yeah, I mean, they got a good mix, I think. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they're gonna try to make moves at the deadline, but the Spurs are gonna try to make a run in the second half of the season coming up after the All-Star break.
You said something that caught my eye. You said sometimes you need to get like a younger coach in there, a younger voice. So what you feel about the King situation? Do you think it's gonna blow up in their face, or is it gonna kind of be kind of what you said with them getting a younger coach in there like Doug Christie, making the guys want to play more and more adaptable to his voice?
Yeah, Gus Christie is young but old. He's been around the league a long time, and he's up in his like mid 40s, like a pro. I think maybe early 50s, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like Mike Brown. I think him and Mike Brown might be similar in age. Like Mike Brown really doesn't look his age, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest though, it's about ego character and pride at the end of the day, and that's what's hurting the Sacramento Kings because all of their best players, they didn't buy into what Mike Brown and his teaching style and, you know what I'm saying, what he was trying, the culture that he was trying to build. So whenever that happens, it's sometimes where you can say, you know what, the coaching is bad. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. But then at the end of the day, you as a player, the players got to be held accountable too because the coach isn't out on the court playing. Yeah, the coach is doing the rotations and maybe some of the things that they're telling the players to do while on the court or maybe not telling them to do certain things when the game gets, high pressure and it's time for you to make adjustments. I understand that from a coaching aspect, right? And then the motivation piece. But Mike Brown was all of those things opposite, though. He was a motivator. You know what I'm saying? He was a player's coach. So at the end of the day, the way the players went out and they didn't do the things, you know what I'm saying, which made Mike Brown a great coach when he was in Cleveland, when he was an assistant under Greg Popovich, when they was winning championships, and then along with the Warriors, that tells me that, guess what? The group of players that you have around have bad character flaws and egos, and they're prideful. They don't want to listen, and that's what's wrong with the NBA now. All these young players just think that it's all about them. I'm good enough, and you can't tell me nothing. No player is exempt from being coached, bro. So I just don't understand why they did that man the way they did that man. He turned the franchise around when the franchise was not making no playoffs, put him in position to be a playoff team every year, and all of it, you give him a contract and then you fire him in the same year you give him a contract, bro. That's a
Yeah,
slap in the face. Oh shit.
yeah,
It's terrible over there. Mike Malone gave that to you. Mike Malone won a championship after his stint over in Sacramento. So there you have it. You feel me?
yeah. I think the ownership did a panic move because they thought if we want to resign Fox and we want to make sure he gets a chance of him being there, we gotta get rid of Mike Brown, which that shit may backfire where Fox may be leaving anyway.
Yeah. And it was reported that he going, you know what I'm saying, request a trade coming up before the deadline, maybe. So, I mean, and then Demonis Sabonis. So who's your leader over there? They don't have one. You know what I'm saying? There's no leader, bro. Like, I look at a team full of players that just good players, but it's no leader. No dogs. Like, you feel me? Shit, Mike Brown didn't even want DeMar DeRozan.
I didn't either. I thought that messed up their chemistry. I thought, you know what? I think another thing too, they let go of Harrison Barnes. I think that was a guy that was their locker room guy.
Yeah, veteran. Yeah, so, I agree with that. But it was other players that you could have went out there and got. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand why you chart now. What if you put a Brandon Ingram over there? You know, Brandon Ingram ain't scared of nothing. He a dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you put a Brandon Ingram over there, that might change everything because he's a better defender than DeMar DeRozan, and he's a bucket getter, just like DeMar DeRozan. So, but DeMar DeRozan, I don't know, bro. He doesn't do anything for your club other than score. But every team already got scores. It's a whole league for the scores because it's easy to score. What about being a leader on the defensive end? What about being that person that's going to keep all your guys together? Ain't he supposed to be from Compton or South Central or Watts or wherever the hell you supposed to be from, bro? Like,
from Compton. Yep.
I can't tell. I mean, I just can't tell sometimes, bro. Some of these players say they hood and they from the turf and they grew up like this, but when I'm watching them hoop on the hoop court, I'm like, I don't see none of that. Like, where all that dog shit that you be talking, all that shit you be talking.
Easy. I mean, DeRozan is the same dude. Leezy. DeRozan is the same guy who says in a series playing LeBron James, that guy over there is too good. We can't beat him in the middle of a series, bro. So trust me, I'm with you, bro. We can't take DeMar DeRozan serious, bro. He's a clown. He's a clown. Yeah, he's a clown. Yeah. Mike Brown made it very clear behind the scenes. He threw it out there that DeMar could come off the bench, and DeMar threw a fit behind the scenes for the record. And so that kind of tore things up a little bit as well, you know, with the Kings. But bro, like this narrative that De'Aaron Fox is their best player, I don't believe that. I think Sabonis is their best player. He does more. He impacts the game in like way more ways. And so you got this team rallying around a guy who isn't even their leader or their best player.
Right.
And so the foundation isn't even a good foundation to start with, right?
Sure.
I mean, they're lying to themselves. And until the Kings cut bait at the top and reboot and retool, as long as that ownership and Monty's there and West and those guys, then nothing's going to change, bro. So, I mean, the Kings are a laughing stock and a clown show.
Right.
And it is what it is, man.
Right. That's like the Dallas Cowboys and Las Vegas Raiders of the NBA.
It don't make no sense, bro. I mean, it just doesn't make no sense. And, you know, coaches like Mike Brown who hold you accountable, most players in today's era, the younger guys, they don't want to deal with that. And it's a players' league. And, yeah, listen, is Mike Brown tough? Yeah, he's tough. Is he going to call you on the media? Yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to hold you accountable? Yeah. In film sessions, is he going to show a play and single you out? Absolutely. But isn't that what you want to be done as a star player? Like if your coach can't get on your best player, how can he get on Keegan Murray? How can he get on Kevin Huerter?
Right.
But then your best player has an issue with Mike Brown calling him out. So, you know, so the Kings get him dirty, bro. And trust me, karma is a B, and their karma's coming. So it is what it is.
Yeah, their karma's coming. I had high hopes in Sac. I put them in the top 5 list, man. So I didn't see this. I did not see this coming, but after just giving a close evaluation, bro, they got to break that up. You need players that can lead. Yeah, you got to get some dogs in there, bro. If you could trade De'Aaron Fox for somebody that's going to go out there, bro, and be a better leader than him, then I would do it. In a heartbeat.
Well, you made a great point. You said less is more, and a lot of people were saying that about DeMar DeRozan coming here. Like y'all looking at the name on the back of the jersey, but y'all not looking at the fit, how he fits with Darren and Sabonis. Why not go get 2 or 3 role players, complementary players to put around these guys? Why go spend all your money on one player who's going to literally change your offense, right? Disrupt what you got going on. Yeah. And so a lot of people, you know, who want to say something in their organization who really can't because they're scared that the ownership will fire them or whatever. Like there was pushback on DeMar even coming here. Like Mike Brown didn't want no goddamn DeMar DeRozan. Is you kidding me? Like Mike Brown has never liked teams that, I mean, outside of Cleveland because, I mean, they had no choice. But Mike Brown comes from a system where it's a friendly, ball moving offense. Everybody participates. He don't want no isolation, mid-range, can't stretch you out, no floor space and do like DeMar DeRozan.
Right. And all Mike Brown teams, they defend at a high level. Right.
So it's a lot going on, man. You know, Mike floated, BJ. You know, DeMar coming off the bench. And it sparked up a huge, you know, controversy within the players, the organization. You know, I got wind that De'Aaron Fox made the Kings start Malik Monk when Malik Monk should be coming off your bench as your 6th man, right? Giving you that punch off your bench. And so, you know, listen, bro, whenever your best player can go around the coaching staff and go up to the top and complain, and then things get done, you're in trouble, bro. You're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Bro, there's no way that Tim Duncan. Facts. Hey, Leezy, there's no way that Tim Duncan or Manu or Parker can go around Greg Pop and go tell the ownership, hey, man, like, I you know, and like complain. Like, they're going to send his ass right back down there and say, man, like, Greg Popovich is our coach. You do what he says do. Or
you do what he says. Right, exactly.
Right. I mean, like, what are we doing, man?
This the NBA though, bro. So this the new NBA. I would say that's why I don't even watch it a lot of times. I stopped watching it, bro. That's why you don't see me streaming. And it's hard for me to watch, bro, when they shoot 100 threes a game. Like that right there is sickening to me. It's like nobody's gonna play regular basketball, bro. What happened to throwing the ball into the post? What happened to getting to the mid range? What happened to, you know, certain things? They just jack up 100 step back threes. I'm like, bro, I hate watching that.
Yeah. What y'all think? Well, I'm gonna ask Mass and I'm gonna go to Mike after. What you think about last night's game, Mass, between the Clippers and Spurs?
I watched a little bit of it. I mean, I had people over, but we were kind of like it was on before I changed to the Lakers game. They got off to a bad start, right? And one thing we know about James Harden, as of right now, he's a guy with the ball in his hands the most. He's a front runner, and so once he gets down, then he literally stopped doing the things that's conducive to winning, right? And so they got it down early. It wasn't making shots. They couldn't defend the Spurs. But the matchup, right? I mean, you're not going to get easy paint points with Wemby right there, right? Chris Paul's doing a great job not turning the ball over, getting good possessions, getting good quality shots. And you
Right.
touched on it, BJ. As good as James Harden is, he can give you 9, 10 assists, but people don't dive deep into the box score and point out those 4, 5, 6 turnovers each game. You know what I'm saying? And so those are devastating, right? And so, you can't turn the ball over more than a 2-1 ratio, because then that just kind of just it 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 equals out your assists, right? It makes your assists, not as impactful. But you guys didn't shoot it well last night. The one bright thing is in blowouts, the coach can play, 10, 11, 12 guys. So some of your young guys got into the game. But, you pose the question, is it a bad matchup? I don't know. I mean, I got to see this team with Kawhi Leonard. Like Kawhi Leonard can erase a lot of mistakes or do things that, let's just call it a spade a spade. Powell and James Harden can't do. This game is so much more than just scoring the basketball. And I think there's listen, Chris Paul brings a certain style of leadership. We can say what you want to say about his play and his failures, but he knows how to run an NBA team, and he knows how to impose his leadership on a team. And so it's a big difference between last year and this year with the Spurs. Like the Spurs have a better record than the Phoenix Suns, and some teams that should be up there. And so it could be a bad matchup, because Zubac's not going to be as dominant versus Wemby. It'd be different if Zubac was like a stretch big who can shoot jump shots, but he's not. And so that's a problem. Rebounding is an issue versus this team. And so, yeah, I mean, last night's game, BJ, once it got out of hand quickly and you guys got down by like 25, 30 points, at that point, it was over. And sometimes those games happen, right? And so it's not like it was a close game and execution was an issue. It was a blowout. And maybe it was New Year's Eve and guys didn't come to play, which is sad. But, it could be that. But there's no excuse. I mean, listen, the effort wasn't there. I'll tell you that. I know Ty wasn't happy with the effort the Clippers showed last night. It doesn't matter what day it's on. Like your job is to compete. And so, in games like that, man, it's hard for me to assess it because, guys literally give up. And I think Ty noticed that early and went to his bench. So, but bad loss, man, bad loss. And then you guys have OKC, I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I think tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, that's going to be a tough one. And then the big day is, I'm assuming it's Saturday. Saturday. Kawhi's supposed to come back. So, but yeah, listen, man, you chop it up, BJ. It's a loss. It's a blowout. I don't think that game stings or hurts as bad as some other losses because it was a blowout. It's not like it was like a teetering back and forth and you guys lose by 1 point. So it's not a game where Clipper fans should be down. Listen, y'all got blown out and it is what it is. And so, yeah, that's my thoughts on it, bro.
Appreciate you, Maz. I'm gonna get
Yes,
right
sir.
back to y'all. I'm gonna go to Mike. What's good, Mike?
What's good with you, BJ? Yeah, I'm gonna just speak on the game last night. I felt like the Clippers played like they was on the tail end of a back-to-back. They could have came out with a little more energy. But the thing I didn't like, I feel like I need more aggressiveness from Zubac, man. I know he can. I know Wemby might be a little too much for him, but when Wemby went out the game, Zoo's got to dominate. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I feel like Zoo got to dominate more, man. It's too many times I see him in the low post. He might be in the low post. Okay, they might double him or something, but then he never repositions himself to get the ball again. And that's what makes James Harden look away from him. Zoo's gotta nobody. A point guard doesn't want to pass you the ball if you're not really open. Zoo doesn't fight for that space enough for me. And then another thing, I think I would say, when Kawhi comes back, we'll be doing a little better. He'll get that mid range going. We missed a lot of that last night. Too many 3-pointers. No, I mean, it's hard to go drive to the basket when Wimby down there. So I'm not mad at that. But I like
Yo, you dropped. You still there?
You hear me?
Yeah, you cut out a little bit.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, it's just the thing that really bothered me is Zubac, man. I like to see Zubac be a more aggressive because we definitely gonna need him if we trying to make a run for the championship. He can't play. He got to play more aggressive. I think he got the skill to do it. I'm watching him. Zubac is really like a 2012 guy. He could some games he could dominate even more, but you don't see it. He doesn't like to ask for the ball. I'm seeing him get more aggressive with his teammates. I am seeing that. But I like to see him call for that ball like Shaq in the post. That's what I want to see him. He's the last of the traditional centers that's hanging around the NBA. It's not too many left. And he got everything he needs.
Mm. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think Zubac has done. I think he has improved in leaps and bounds, bro. Like into a position. I mean, as a center, he's a traditional center. So Harden's game ain't to give him the ball if he's calling for it. He wants him to set a screen and for him to roll and get the ball. Like I don't see nobody else having an issue giving him the ball. I don't see Nico Batum. I don't see KPJ. I don't see Chris, like them other guys. When he's in that paint, they giving him the ball. But Harden, you gotta set a screen for him at the right time, at the right position, at the right angle for you get the ball back. I mean, he's shooting 61% from the field.
Right.
Like
And
that's why I'm like, I don't think it's. I think that's just. I mean, how much? What else is he supposed to be averaging? Like from what he's averaging right now?
no. What he's averaging is fine. The way he's playing is fine. But he got to be more aggressive. Like for instance, what you saying with the pick and roll. Sometimes you got to wave that pick and roll off. Nah, man, throw me the ball right here. Yeah, I mean, if Shaq wasn't, back in the day when Shaq was in the post, you think he's gonna come out the post to set up a pick and roll for Kobe? No, I'm fighting for this space. Hand me the ball right now. That's what I want to see more of. That's the next step in his progression to me. I mean, because like you were saying, he is a good center. He could finish from the left side of the block. He could finish from the right side of the block with both hands. It's a lot of good things that he does. I like to see his free throw shooting go up more because in the past I seen Zoo shoot about 70%. This year I want to say he's around 50%. So I like to see his free throw shooting go up. And to me, late game situations, I'm starting to notice that he kind of don't want the ball because he's worried
Yeah,
about the free throw line. So
yeah,
just that thing, because if he's not going to call for the ball, if he's not going to be aggressive, then it's like I hate to say it, you gotta move on from Zubac because we need an aggressive center. That's what takes you to the next spot. I mean, we already lost our one of our big three. We down Paul George. So he's got to make up. I mean, he got to make up with that scoring, not only the scoring but the aggressiveness.
yeah. Yeah,
But I
yeah.
like him
I
though.
would,
I understand
I
what you
would.
because I know exactly what you're saying when Harden keep putting him in pick and rolls. I would like to see him wave Harden off. No, throw me the ball right here.
Yeah, I would say that. Like, I think his attitude he needs to be more of like I'm big on this team, and I'm just as more important as you. That I mean, I need to be getting the ball here. Like, you couldn't be in a position where I got to come out and get a screen. I do see that. Be more vocal and tell them like, nah, I want to get the ball in the post. Just feed it to me. I don't need that pick. I do. I could say that.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes he misses a few easy shots. And then that's when you don't kind of see him call for the ball because when he's on the roll, he'll call for that ball. When he made 2-3 shots in a row and he know he's rolling, he'll call for it more. I mean, and like you said, his other teammates will find him more. I think James Harden is such a
Y'all still there?
um, I even heard him say a comment one time like he was kind of saying Zubac is like he's not that good of a player. He's saying, hey man, he's only good enough to score in the pick and roll. And I don't think that's true. I feel like Zoo can score by himself.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
But one thing about Zoo, though, he just don't have that mentality, though. So
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you can't get that mentality, it's time for us to move on. We got to move on from you because there's other centers in the league that has that same mentality.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow, I want to see him dominate Hartenstein. That's the only center they got on the roster. It makes no sense for Zoo not to dominate tomorrow.
Right. What y'all think about tomorrow gonna happen?
I mean, I don't. I think Ty Lue. I think we'll be ready to play tonight. I mean, tomorrow, especially on the. You got some rest, and then you know how the West is right now. You can't lose too many games back to back. So I think we're gonna come out and play a little harder.
Okay. Let me go, my man Bruce, my boy Bruce. Happy New Year, brother. How you doing, Bruce?
Hey, what's up, DJ? What's up, everybody? Happy New Year to everybody and their families. And yes, Michael, the Warriors lost to the Cavaliers, destroyed by
You
the
know, I was
Cavaliers.
gonna tell you, I was gonna get on you, Bruce.
Hey,
I was gonna get on
I
that.
cut it short. Yeah, so Spurs playing with more IQ, more discipline, more better offense. So they won. I don't know if they are they will be troublesome for the Clippers because the Clippers are more experienced. Playoff is different. Um, Playoff is different, but Spurs have a leader. I don't know if James Harden is a leader, so I was not surprised that Spurs won. So it is a loss. It is what it is. That's what I have to say.
All right. Let me go to my man Skills, man. Happy New Year. What's good, Skills? How you doing, brother?
Man, what's up, bro? Happy New Year's, everybody, man. I hope 2025 been treating y'all well so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I watched the game last night. I ended up turning that shit off. Really, they were making me mad. But I'm thinking last night was just a one-off, man. The Spurs, they had it. They had that bounce. They were good on defense, good on offense. They was getting to their sets faster. So they just had a good game. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna put too much into that game. Zubac didn't have a particularly good game, but Zubac been good for us all season. So I'm not gonna come down on him because he just had a bad performance. In a 7-game series, I don't think the Spurs match up well with us. Not when we're clicking on all cylinders. And that was the second night of a back-to-back. So, I'm going to take that L. I ain't going to put too much stock into it. I think we'll be all right.
All right.
100.
Y'all got it. Everybody's free engagement. Y'all can go.
Hey, what do y'all want to see us do at the trade line? Trade deadline, I mean.
Get rid of James Harden.
Nah, man. I think we need a backup center. Mo Bamba just ain't doing it for me. Even if you look at the game last night, right? The moments where Wemby was sitting down and Zoo was sitting down, if we would have had a solid backup center to come in there and give us some good buckets and do some real good rim protection, I feel like we would have. We would have been able to stay in the game, but it's the fact that we rely so heavily on Zoo, protecting that paint. And when he sit down, we don't have anybody else that's rim protecting like that. We don't even have a big man that we could dump the ball down to. So I think that's a point of contention. We need a backup big man.
Is Mo
When you
Bamba
look at
hurt
the
right
NBA,
now?
okay, go ahead.
Is Mo Bamba hurt right now?
I mean, he playing like it. He is coming back off a knee injury, but I don't think he's hurt.
Nah, he ain't hurt. He just ain't it.
When you look at the NBA, there's not a lot of people available.
You say there's not a lot of people available?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I agree.
My bad. I wanted to know this. Look, Norman Powell playing hot right now, right? For the right trade, would y'all move on from Norm? I mean, for an upgrade, for a complete upgrade. Just
I
for
will
an
move on
upgrade.
from James Harden.
Hell no.
Nah.
I would
like,
move on
bro,
from James Harden. I get a point guard and a center.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm with Bruce on that.
Norm an all-star right now, bro. I don't give a damn. He an all-star right
Norm
now.
is playing good basketball, but I'm just saying if I could upgrade that position, I'll upgrade.
Who you
Nah,
getting?
I mean, you took the word right out of my mouth. Who you getting?
I'm not gonna. I will have to look at who's on the like. Okay, I'll tell you one guy who I think is on the trade block. Brandon
Who that?
Ingram. I would trade Norm for Brandon Ingram.
No, Brendan Ingram is mercurial. He's moody. I don't want Brendan Ingram.
Yeah, I see. And my thing is, I get what you're saying, like, him coming in at the 4, but like the way this team clicking, man, you gotta look at mindset. You gotta look at what he gonna bring on the defensive end, because this is a defensive team that we defense first. That's why we in every game, because we defense first. Our offense is mediocre, but defense is we there. So like, what is Brandon Ingram gonna bring on the defensive end? And I can't even say 100% that his offense is more potent than
Oh yeah, I
Powell.
was just thinking about that. You're right about that. He's definitely probably won't be efficient. Powell is hella efficient right now.
Bro, hello, efficient, can score from all over the court. And like I said, man, I'm curious to see what he gonna look like with Kawhi, because I think people really not understanding, man. Like, if right now, Zubac in a lot of games is demanding the double team. That's Zubac right now by himself. So what happens when you have Kawhi in the mid range and Zoo, two guys that can continuously demand a double team? Like, I think that's gonna look amazing. And then you have Norm that can, catch and shoot or get downhill. But I think we're gonna be good. I'm telling you, the only problem that we gotta address, and we gotta address it quick, is that backup center, because I do not like Zubac playing all these minutes. It's gonna wear down, bro. That's a big body that he's carrying around. And him playing 35, close to 40 minutes a game, that's too many minutes, man.
Yeah, Zubac, hey man, he's a solid big man. I know I just came down on him, but he's solid, man. He don't miss no games like that to be a
That's what
big.
I'm saying. You know what I mean? And if you look at his body composition, like his weight is evenly distributed on his body. He's not like heavy up top and small down low. Like, everything is like centered and even. And bro, he got good touch around the basket, man. I like Zoo. I rock with Zoo. I just, like I said, I don't want him to get injured. I want him to be around for the playoffs. And right now, I think his minutes are just a little bit higher than I would like them to be.
No, that's a fact.
It was just real noticeable to me at that Memphis game. I'm like, man, we put Mo Bamba only played 6 minutes when we played Memphis. He played 6 minutes, and those 6 minutes that he was on the court, bro, he was just. It was like he was not even. It was like we didn't even have a 7-footer out there. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, if you're not knocking down the three and you're not rim protecting, then like, what are you doing? I don't see no reason to have you on the floor.
Right, even if you're not scoring, at least like dominate on
He's
defense. He got the length to do that.
That's the guy he came out of school when he was a freshman, bro. So he ain't never really developed you know what I'm
In the
saying?
league for about 4 years now.
He should be playing that Serge Ibaka type role, but since he's underdeveloped, then I mean, and y'all don't have no big man development over there in the Clippers, like, you feel me? So that's what you're gonna get. There's not a lot of real big men out there. Even the big man play on the perimeter. He only got a couple of bigs who actually go back to the basket. You know what I'm saying? Which is
That's true.
Zoo, Embiid, and Joker. And sometimes Embiid and Joker, they trying to shoot threes and doing all that other stuff. So
you don't
get a traditional big man. So, but yeah,
I like DeAndre Ayton. I like his game. He could play back to the
DeAndre
basket.
Ayton is somebody that you can throw the ball to. He can go get that. Yeah.
He can score around the free throw line. He can score down low. I like his game.
But is he going to be willing to come off the bench, though?
Have we heard of DeAndre Ayton?
Oh, no. I think he's better than Zubac. I would
He's a number one pick. You feel me? So, I don't know. I think, you know what y'all should go? Y'all should go get an Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin would be perfect for what y'all, because he kind of he plays the same position as Kai Jones, but he's way more skilled than Kai Jones. Indiana just cashed him out, and he's playing behind Pascal Siakam. So if y'all can go trade somebody to get like Obi Toppin with that athleticism and length, man, what?
I think that a move like that could be a good move, because like whatever backup center we get, like, they don't have to play a whole lot of minutes. Just a good solid 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Or a good solid 12 minutes where you really come in there, you run the floor hard, you rim protect, you could be a live threat, you playing defense, you know what I mean? And you got some type of touch around the basket. Just give me a solid 10, 12 minutes, bro, where Zoo can
If you
really
need a
sit down.
backup center, you can give the Warriors um the Warriors can give you Looney, and you can give
Kevon Looney.
what's the name of it?
Who you think we have to give up to get Looney though?
Give us KPJ. You can have him.
Oh, I'll make that deal in a heartbeat. Y'all can have him. Shit, I'll package him up tonight.
No, KPJ can play with the Warriors. It's gonna be shooting
Hey,
all
give
those
us
free
Kobe.
throws.
Give us Kobe Brown and KPJ. You can have Looney and Brandon Pozinski.
Bro, I'll make that trade right now. Cause I mean, I'm just, bro, and I want to see KPJ get an opportunity somewhere. Like I said, I don't want his career to be over. And like, I think he'll fit in good with certain teams, but like with our team, especially when T-Man and Kawhi get back going, I just don't see, I'd rather.
When is Kawhi coming back?
Man, he ain't T-Man. T-Man
Kawhi
ain't
will be
better
back
than
Saturday, dog.
Kawhi is
T-Man is
back
not
Saturday.
better than KPJ, bro. Stop it.
You say he's
Wait,
not.
that's breaking news. Kawhi is back Saturday.
T-Man, hey, he lost his spot to Chris Dunn, bro. What you talking about?
Chris Dunn is a hell of a player,
People
though,
be
bro.
acting like T-Man is 20 years old. That dude is 28, man. If he ain't developed by now, shit,
Yeah,
man, it's
T-Man
over
ain't
for him.
developed, bro. He the same player. I thought he was gonna be
He
way
gonna be a
better this year.
7 point
This
per
man
game
ain't.
player for the rest of
Kind
the.
of
You know, that's it.
regressing.
That's him.
Let me ask you this: what have KPJ ever done in the playoffs? What has he showed that he could do in
Nothing.
the
He
His
haven't
top
ass
10
been
played for
in
no
moments?
jail
playoff
every
team.
time the
You
playoffs
can't put that
started.
on him. He never played on a playoff team.
Yeah, when you in jail every time the playoffs start and shit, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Look, man, if we just talking about the offensive side of the ball, then yeah, you're right. KPJ got a
No,
deeper bag
KPJ
than
is a
Terrence
good
Mann.
defender. Have you watched KPJ?
Hey, bro,
He's one of your better defenders, to be honest with
one of our better
He
defenders.
you.
he
Yeah,
just can't
KPJ
guard.
can
He can't
guard.
guard 1 through 4
Bro,
like Man
bro,
though. Man can
bro,
guard 1 through 4.
on a good day, bro, he like our 5th or 6th best
Terrence Mann
defender, bro.
can't guard 1 through 4, bro.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
can. I
can,
watched
bro.
him
Yes, he
do it.
can,
I
bro.
watched him do it.
Yes, he can, bro. Terrence Mann
But
is good for 1 through
KPJ is a
4.
better creator. He can shoot
He
better
is.
than man. You know what I'm
He
saying?
is. That's what I said. On the offensive side, bro, he does have a deeper bag. But I'm just talking about this particular team right here. We defense first, bro. We defense first.
Right. Hey, if y'all defense first, what James Harden do?
I mean, but you not gonna act like he don't get his hands in the passing lanes and get steals. He ain't the
That boy
best
don't
defender.
get no effort. He give up after he try to go for that initial steal. He give up. He don't give you multiple efforts.
I mean, he has games where he give up. I'm not gonna argue against that. Now he do have games where he
I'm talking
give
about a
up.
lot of games. Every game that I didn't
Little
watch
shitty
him,
last night. Last night he
he'd
looked a
play
little shitty.
initial defense for that first bump though, but then after that he'd gamble for a steal. And if he don't get that steal or get his hand on the ball, he ain't gonna get no more effort after that.
Sometimes, bro, it depends. It depends on the game. It depends on the intensity and how much you want to win the game, bro. It depends. It fluctuates, which is not a good thing. But I ain't gonna say that he don't never play defense. He played defense some games.
Hey, speaking on that right there, right? What we were just talking about, when Kawhi get back, do you think Dunn should go to the bench, or do you think who do you think should go to the bench? Because I feel like Dunn helps Harden on defense. You know,
He does, bro. He does, but it has to be done that go to the bench, bro. I've been thinking about this all season long. I've been here listening to everybody takes. I've been listening to BJ takes, dime dropping everybody.
I James Harden on the bench, bro.
I don't mean to interact with y'all, but I don't know if y'all heard what I said earlier. I think Harden's gonna go to the bench towards the end of the year.
You think Harden going to the bench?
Bro, listen to me. We got scores, we got defenders on Kawhi coming back. What do we need Harden to do other than pass the ball once Kawhi gets back on the court?
I think we need him to put fear in the defense.
So if you got, let's look at this lineup. You got T-Man, you got Dunn, you got Kawhi, KPJ, Zubac, and Jones. That's they starting 5. They already putting Chris Dunn more on the ball. If y'all ain't been realizing with Harden, if y'all ain't been seeing that, they've been letting Chris Dunn run the point guard responsibilities. I asked Ty Lue that question the other day. He said, "Yeah, we giving Dunn more opportunities to run the point." if I got Kawhi playing at a high level and we winning off of defense already, what do I need Harden on the court for other than to pass the ball?
The only legitimate argument I can make to that, BJ, is for spacing.
Yep.
That's the only argument that I can make. I can't make no other argument.
Okay, so you're gonna put Harden off the ball then?
Thank you.
I'm cool with him being off the ball. If you remember, like we talked about this about a week ago, I like the ball in Christopher Dunn hands. I think he makes good decisions most of the time. So I'm cool with that. If Harden is cool with that, and I guess that's the question is whether he'll be cool with it or not. But
if he cool with that, then okay, that's something different. But if he ain't cool with it, then I'm like, bro, you can go to the bench. Norm, Kawhi, and Zoo are enough scoring that we need.
I agree with that 100%. I think between those three, we got the scoring. You know what I mean? We got the scoring, and then you throw Derrick Jones Jr. in there. Then that means you got Kawhi, Derrick Jones Jr. and Christopher Dunn on playing lockdown D, bro. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to score on that.
But would Ty Lue do that and put Harden on the bench? I doubt it because he love Harden. But I'm just saying, bro, like once Kawhi gets back on the court and we got all the defense and our defense is better, like, bro, we really wouldn't need Harden. He can go to the bench. Because you just said it. Who would you Norman Dunn, the way Norman Powell is playing right now, you don't want to bring him off the bench. You don't want to bring Chris Dunn off the bench because his defense is like suitable to be on the point of attack. That's a legitimate. So I'm asking, what is the real reason Harden would need to start? You guys,
I feel like. Oh, my bad, BJ.
Go ahead.
I feel like he creates more though. He creates for his teammates more than Dunn a little bit. You know, he could create, he could pass, and like my guy was saying, you know, he got a better jumper. That's the only reason. But I like Dunn though.
And I'm looking at it like this too, though, BJ. Like, you know, maybe Harden can still start, but maybe his minutes just get decreased by a lot. You know what I mean? Like instead of him playing, you know, maybe pull him out after the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. And he don't come back into the last 5 minutes of the second quarter or something like that. Like I think he can still start, you know, get it going, and then Christopher Dunn comes in, takes his role, and you just put him in a limited capacity to keep him from burning out, to keep him from logging all these minutes. You know what I mean? And he can run the second unit as well, but you know, he is still necessary for his ego to start just in a limited minutes type of, you know, situation.
There you go. And what this guy said, just like in OKC, Harden was off the bench. I mean, that's how he came into the league as a bench player. If Russell Westbrook can come off the bench, why can't James Harden come off the bench?
I'm not mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at it, but I just don't feel like we got a better point guard than him. But the thing defensively, those young point guards like a De'Aaron Fox, a Ja Morant, I don't think Harden could guard those type of players.
No, he can't. I mean, what game that was? I was just watching. He was getting cooked the whole game. Who we just played? Not the Spurs, the team we played before. I'm blanking.
New Orleans.
Bro. Man, Devontae Murray and CJ McCollum, man, they were cooking hard, man. He was getting cooked all night. They was hunting for him. You know what I mean? And you don't see people doing that with Christopher Dunn. You know what I mean? They're not hunting out Christopher Dunn. That's the person you're trying to get away from.
Right.
Here comes OKC guy.
Go ahead, bro.
What's good, Kirk? Happy New Year, brother.
What's going on? Happy New Year's, y'all. And you see what OKC's doing, Bruce. So stop it.
Here we go.
You see what they doing, bro.
All right.
I'm a basketball fan first, Bruce. I just like OKC. I'm so realistic, but I'm not saying they're gonna win a championship.
I'm not gonna lie, SGA is MVP right now to me. So
yeah,
y'all looking good, bro. Y'all looking good.
No, they are. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Even though I'm on this chat, I watch the Clippers here and there, but I ain't gonna lie, the NBA hasn't been too, I don't know, like exciting for me to watch. I don't know why. I feel
it's trash.
It really is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like the NBA's not like. I mean, there's certain teams I watch, but I'm like the competitive. It just looks like people are just out there just playing basketball, and that's I see why like OKC's a really good team because there's not too much competition that they got going on. Like, I mean, SGA's the clear-cut MVP for me, but who's in the race? Giannis, Jokic. I mean, I don't know. It's not looking. He's obviously the MVP, bro, but it's not too much going on in the NBA right now to me. I don't know. The Kings look like shit, but
it's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, right now it is. I ain't gonna lie. It just doesn't look appealing. Like I don't
But
understand.
I mean,
Yeah, the
it's easy
product
to
is bad right
understand,
now.
bro. Yeah, I
What you
mean it's
say?
easy to understand, bro. It's just the fact that they took the physicality out of the game, bro. It's just jacking up threes, and they wanted to say it was to preserve the players. They took hand checking and all of the things that made the game physical. You
Yeah,
can't taunt, you can't talk, you can't do any of that stuff. So why would it be exciting to watch, bro? I watched a clip the other day, bro. They ran up and down the court for like 6 minutes, and it was all threes, no mid ranges, no nothing, just three
God
blank.
damn.
Grab the ball, run back down the court, three. I'm just like, bro, after a while, nobody wants to watch that, bro. It's nothing exciting about it. You can't get physical, you can't do anything. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of things I can point at to why the
No,
game is
that's a good
suffering
point.
right now.
And
No, you're
and
making good points.
and there's no charisma in
Facts.
the young players anymore. There's no
No,
No, I
charisma.
agree.
I
no,
mean,
you're right, bro.
I love SGA. I watch him, but
Other than him, who
I mean,
else? Anthony Edwards.
besides the fashion and the big stupid quotes, what does he do, man? I don't know, man. So
SGA?
I don't know. I think SGA is entertaining though. That's why I just think
yeah,
OKC is competitive. That's why I watch them. They're a competitive team, but there's not too many teams out there like them. Like
Bro, y'all
OKC,
deep
I
though,
think
bro. Y'all
SGA one of the few
ridiculously
guys
deep.
that play the game the right way.
yeah,
I
and guess what? They don't shoot.
mean,
I ain't gonna say they don't shoot threes all day. They shoot a lot of threes though. But
Bro,
SGA,
you think
bro, y'all shoot a
OKC
lot
is
of threes,
exciting
bro.
to watch?
they do,
I
they
don't
do.
think OKC is
They're
exciting to
exciting.
watch.
But OKC is exciting to watch though. They
I think
play defense.
OKC is broccoli, man. It's not exciting to watch.
I don't know about that. They play really good defense, bro. That's why I like what
Nah, this all fun to
they're
watch.
physical. Yeah, they fun.
I mean, they play the game the right way. I mean, it's fun to watch. I mean, their best player is
Definitely.
he's a throwback. I mean, he shoots mid-range jump shots and he shoots the
Facts.
occasional three.
Hey,
And
look how
so, I
fundamental
mean,
his game is too.
right,
Hey,
exactly. Fun to
And
watch,
he's
man. Fun
physical.
to watch.
No facts. You're right, Mister. What's up? What's up, bro? I haven't talked
What
to
up,
you in a minute.
Kirkland? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. New year.
Good, man. Good to hear
New
you.
year.
Same to you, man. Same to you, big dog.
I don't know
Listen,
about
it's hard to find a team in this era that's fun to watch. So I'll phrase it this way: they're probably one of the they're probably one of the best teams to watch. Doesn't mean that their style of play still isn't my cup of tea, because it's not. Because they do shoot a lot of threes, but they're one of the rare teams who has some throwback style to them. Is it a lot? No, but it's enough for me to say, in today's era, they're probably one of the, teams to do that. But I get your point though, bro. I mean,
Nah, you're definitely right
you
though,
make a
bro.
valid point.
Yeah, I'll definitely say this though. The Timberwolves, I was watching them with OKC. I was like, the Timberwolves is fun to watch. They get some bump in the paint. I'm like, I like the
Yeah,
way
they
they play.
do. Yeah, they're physical a little bit down there. Yeah, I agree.
They're just a stupid team. But
Yeah, and Ant got a lot of personality too, which makes him fun to watch. You know what I mean? He's
yeah,
not
funny
just
as shit,
going.
bro.
Yeah, he
I mean,
gonna talk his talk. He gonna bump his chest. He gonna do
Yeah,
those things, which makes it entertaining. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, if you have Julius Randle on your team, I'm not taking you seriously. So
Oh no,
I don't
I'm
know.
with you. You ain't going nowhere fast.
But it's
Right,
crazy
right.
though, because I found
Exactly.
myself watching Julius Randle, and he was fun to watch at the time. I'm like that's how bad the NBA is. I'm like, I find Julius Randle's game to watch because he's
Right,
bumping in the
right.
post. I'm
He's
like,
lacking
that's
IQ.
not good.
He's
you
lacking the
know what?
IQ.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, for real.
Julius Randle when he on.
Oh shit, his mic cut out. Yeah, I'm about to say
He was
when
going to say when he's on, but I mean, he's a very low IQ player. He
yes,
does
he
a
is.
lot of stupid things on the basketball court. But I will say this though, for him to be a lefty, he's a highly skilled player. There's not a
Yeah,
lot of things he can't do, but he don't use his tools in his toolbox per se the right way. It's almost like if he's trying to, drill in, a Phillips screwdriver, hit, he's using a flathead, right? It's like he has the tools, but he just doesn't use his tools.
because he's a knuckle, bro. He
Yeah,
plays. He thinks exactly how he plays. He goes in that
exactly.
post. He's like, man, give me the ball, but you don't. But you're not a high level like you're not gonna score the ball all the time. So you want the ball. I'm not saying you can't score, bro, but you're not really like
Right.
that. So, like
Agree.
that's what
Agree,
I'm
man.
pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure him and Ant went at it in practice. I already know they did.
I'm gonna tell you guys who's fun to watch, and I'm not
Ooh.
trying to be a homer here, but go watch this team play. They don't shoot it well, but they defend. with the best of them is my Houston Rockets. You
Yeah, I
know, I
can't lie.
mean,
I can't lie. I
I'm
can't
not
lie.
gonna lie, bro. Like they play fast, they get on transition. You know,
Yo,
Alpine
from what?
Sagoon scores inside. We lost the last 2 games by just doing dumb stuff, but
I don't think your boy should have flipped out here. I ain't gonna
I
lie. I was
know,
watching that
man.
thing. That was funny
Did
to
you see
watch.
that play, bro?
What'd you say?
Did you see what happened?
Before the play?
Yeah,
Well, no, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't understand why he
it
like.
wasn't even a big deal. I mean, they were just kind of like locked up, and then Amon just went crazy. Like,
He just
how did he do
UFC
anything
flipped
crazy to
him.
him? Yeah, I
UFC
don't know
flipped
what
that
happened,
boy.
bro.
Hey, look, bro, I'm
Yeah,
not mad. The ratings are down. Do what you got to do,
right.
bro. I don't know if he flipped him because people ain't watching NBA. I ain't going. When he flipped him, I
Man,
love that
that's
shit.
definitely what that was about. Yeah.
I
They
said,
Right,
seen them
right.
Super Bowl numbers. They seen those Christmas Day numbers with the NFL. They said, no. We got to toughen up, man. Get these
Yeah,
yeah,
but if
ratings,
no,
you
man.
guys
everybody,
haven't
yeah.
seen the Rockets play yet, I mean, just try to take time and at least watch a half. They played Dallas today, no Luca, but
So
they're
with
good. I
Luka,
mean, they're a cool little team to watch, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they're cool.
No,
I
Houston is
watched.
a good team to watch. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure,
about to say I
for sure.
watched them when they faced OKC a couple times this year. I think I
I,
faced
I
them
don't
three.
I don't mind watching the Rockets, but I do not like Jalen Green.
Yeah,
Another
he.
idiot too,
A lot of
bro.
people don't like him, bro.
He's
Yeah,
another
a lot
idiot
of people
too,
don't like
bro.
him. Yeah,
What the Yeah, bro. I don't know what's up with Luca. This boy keep getting injured too.
man, check this out, man. Like Dallas was in town 2 days ago, and this is why the NBA is going to crap. Kyrie, Luca, Clay didn't play.
Why?
So
What?
it was
Even
crazy, man. Yeah, it was crazy. And then tonight in Sacramento, I'm not going to the game tonight, but my family's going. The Sixers are in town, right? Joel Embiid is not playing because of a foot rest, whatever they want to
Yeah,
cut.
I
Or
just seen that. That's
it's
weird.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy, dude.
but
Like,
Mr.
I
Master,
mean,
I ain't gonna lie. Like I watched him be, bro, and I'm like, I don't
uh-huh.
know why he don't play. Every time I see him, he's hobbling. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that boy. Like he
Yeah,
can't
I
get a
mean,
break. Like it's bad with Embiid. I'm like, I can see why he's not playing, bro. Like he got hit in the play, like just hopping on one leg. I said, bro, you just came back. Like, what the fuck is
I
going on?
know, man. Like,
Like, what the fuck?
but he comes to Sacramento one time a year. Like he didn't even come last year, and like you got to fight through some of these things, bro, on the road in some of these smaller markets, so the fans can see you play. At least see you on
Yeah,
the court. I mean, at
he
least play a
can
half
though,
and then
bro.
go
We
sit
seen
down
him.
or something, bro.
We seen
Like
it in the
so
playoffs last
disappointing,
year.
man. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
and I agree. I agree with Miles on that because you're never gonna be 100% throughout a 82 game season. So unless it's ligament damage, or broken bones, some things you are gonna have to play through. It's just the reality of it. You
I
know
ain't
what I
gonna hold
mean?
you,
And
bro. I don't even think he's like 50. I don't even think he's like 60%, bro. He looks bad. Like like remember the last playoffs, bro, where he was shooting mostly
Yeah.
jump shots and like he
Mm-hmm.
was literally scoring though, but he really could not like do nothing. Like I watched this man and I'm like, bro, like I think there's something really wrong with Jojo Embiid, bro. Like he's probably
Bro,
like
if you're hurt, just sit out until you're back to yourself. Whether
agreed.
you keep flirting with it, bro, like
Good
over
point.
because you
yeah,
messing up the chemistry of the team. Like if you
like,
can't play, just sit out. If you can play, even if you're a little hobble and you know you can play, get out there. But this one day in, one game out, 2 games in, like bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
Because
that's his
you
problem.
can't you can't rehab and gain speed. It ain't gonna get any better. You know what I mean? Like if you hurt, man, you just need to go ahead and sit out, like BJ
I
said,
agree.
because it ain't gonna get better playing against the best players in the world. You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
not, bro.
Making you
Like
hurt and jerk.
yeah, bro. Like it's not, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like he just need to sit out then, because every time I see him play, there's something going on with him. Like bro, you're about to end your whole career. Just sit out, bro. You see what Kawhi's doing? He just sit his ass out. Like I'm not about to play. Fuck it.
Right.
Like like the
That's
ratings are down
good
anyways.
point, bro.
Paul George, I don't know. Paul George been pissed me off too. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, but I know he's coming off injury and shit. But the NBA is just not a good sport to watch.
When
I'm gonna
when
tell
he's
you
coming,
right now, they lacking young talent right now. There is some young talent, but it's not enough.
It's just OKC and the Timberwolves, bro, and then the Rockets, and then
And,
No,
and,
I'm
and
just
bro,
saying, just
they,
as far,
they they
not
do
even as far as
terrible
team, just as
promotion
far as
too.
young superstars. There's not a lot
But
of young superstars that they So you still need some of these guys to hang around that's not supposed to be like a Paul George. That's not a superstar player.
Yeah, that's not.
But see, I think we have superstar. I just think the NBA do a poor job of promotion. They just keep throwing LeBron James in our
Who are
face.
the superstar?
Right, because that word superstar gets thrown around loosely, bro.
I
So
Who
think
are
let's,
the
Yeah,
superstars, please? Let me know.
so let me not say superstar. I'm gonna say we have all-star talent. They could
okay.
possibly be superstar, but you know what it takes to become a superstar? It's more than just you being a
Like
great
who?
player. You
Like
also,
who?
I mean, bro, Anthony Edwards, John Morant, like these are all upcoming great talents. Like, and then we really focused in on them and highlighted them. The people on OKC, like all of these guys are young, great talent. If we like really showcase them and made them the face of the league, gave them the interviews, let them do these things, because it's more than just being great players. You also need that machine behind you pumping promotion into it as well. But we get LeBron pumped into our face all the time. Just
But you got to
LeBron,
think,
LeBron,
Ja
LeBron, LeBron.
messed it up. Ja is crazy. I mean, like you got to think for the NBA, Ja's too much, and Anthony Edwards is too much at times. Even LaMelo, all of those
I mean,
guys is too much
I think.
for the image.
but
Sometimes of
what
what the NBA is.
But
I
what
mean,
do we classify as too much? Like a man flashed a gun that he legally has the right to carry and own, and that's why he can't be the face of the league.
Ja can't do it. Ja can't do all that. Anthony
I'm
Edwards is
I'm just confused. I'm confused on that because, bro, I live in the South, bro. We carry guns. This is what we do, and we legally have them to
So what
conceal
does
or not
not
LeBron
that
have
he
conceal.
to do
carries
with
guns.
basketball?
It's the way he
What
goes
does
about
flashy
doing it,
gun have
bro.
to do with
It's
basketball?
the way that Ja goes about doing his business. So,
it's not that.
and
Yeah,
listen,
that's
I
true.
mean, let's call a spade, bro. Ja Morant is a young black male with long hair. The perception is off base, and I don't agree with it. But we got to speak in reality, bro. It's not that he carries a gun or whatever he does. It's the way he goes about his business. It's his daddy in the stands. I was just in Memphis for the Kings game, bro. His daddy sitting right next to a rapper with gold chains on and gold teeth, and it's just tight, skinny jeans on, walking across the court, sagging. It's a bad look. And so, listen, I mean, like you said, it's more than just your game. It's how you operate on and off the court. And so I agree with you. I would love for Ja to be the face or at least be one of the guys to be the face of this league that we like. But come on, bro. It ain't gonna happen, man. Like John Morant ain't got to do it. And
But
it's sad.
it has no choice but to happen because LeBron is 40 years old. These guys are on their way out, so we have to shine a spotlight on somebody. Like we can say that it ain't
But
gonna
why is
happen,
it
but
John
what
Morant?
LeBron got another year or two, KD got
But,
another couple years. Then
LeBron's
what?
done today. LeBron's
but
done.
why is it John Morant though? I mean,
I mean,
what
they
makes
just
you think that
asked
they're
me to
gonna
name some
skip
names.
over other
I
guys?
just gave some names.
Oh, okay, I got you, bro.
I think
Because
Yeah,
Ja like
I just gave some names. He ain't necessarily
I
got
got
to be the face. You know what I
I'm
mean? It
not
could be
yeah.
any young talent. The point I'm making is we got to get off LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry. Like, bro, they on
Oh,
their
I
way
agree.
out.
But
bro.
when
I
you
ain't gonna lie.
when you say this, it's still not enough young talent to get off of those dudes.
I mean, I think
When
it is,
when
but
we
the
talk
thing here,
about
the
superstars,
talent.
it's only a few young superstars. Like it's
But
only a few of them.
we
It's like
got Luca,
maybe
we
like
got Shea, we
five of
got
them.
Anthony Edwards. No, that's three right there
Right?
now. We got
Yeah,
Jason
you know
Tatum,
what I'm
we got
saying?
Jalen Brown. That's six. You know what I mean? Like it's
Jason
people to
Tatum is
choose
not
from.
entertaining.
But see, but that's the point I'm making. Okay,
Jalen
let me
Brown.
ask you this: Do you think LeBron James is entertaining outside of basketball? Let's talk about just
Absolutely
personality
not.
He's more
wise. Is he
entertaining than Jason
entertaining?
Tatum.
No, he's
You
not
said
entertaining at
Not to
personality
all.
me, he's
was
not.
at
Yeah,
times.
like,
Nah,
At
they
times. At
just lower
times.
the bar. They lower the bar for LeBron because he's 40. Oh, that's good for a 40-year-old. Look how like, bro, man, he's old. He's
bro,
old.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. But Jason Tatum could be the face of the league, bro. He could. Like, I'm not going to sit here and make the
No, it
argument
would
that he
never
can't.
happen
He can't like
But
he can't
why? Why are y'all saying that though?
because it's like he don't have the personality for it. It's like
because he's asparagus. Okay, that's it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Skills. Like right now, like there's not like really too many like players to be can be the face of the league. Anthony Edwards, I can see that like for sure. I can see Anthony Edwards being the face of the league, but like he's not
Nobody's
like
going to
Yeah,
surpass Luka
but he
he's
got to
not the
clean with
best.
that image.
He's not the
Can't be
best
on.
player.
He
They
can't
want
be in the
Luka
post
or
game interview saying nigga. You feel me? They don't want to hear that.
Yeah, he's funny as hell though. I like him though. Like
Yeah,
give
no,
him
I
like a
like
year or
him though.
two.
Yeah,
Like he's tough as hell. Like he actually keeps it real. Like he said Kyrie was the best. I don't agree with him, but he said Kyrie's the best point guard. And then after the next game, he was like, SGA's the MVP. Like, he keeps that shit real. Like, I respect Anthony Edwards, and he's entertaining, but there's not too many faces. Shay's too quiet. Shay's too chill. He's too late.
What I noticed too?
Like,
I mean, not to cut you off, bro.
Yeah,
but it's been an influx. It's an influx in like players who they're second generation players. You know, their fathers played, right? And then I feel like a part of that, because I heard KG and Paul Pierce talking about this.
Yeah.
A lot of them dudes is not hungry. You can't be that hungry when you grew up kind of with a silver spoon. You know what I mean? So I would like to see a lot of. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like players. I didn't know Curry. Curry is one of those guys who.
Oh damn! His mic did it again.
Yeah, his mic cut.
Curry was just raised different, though. I ain't gonna lie. His dad made sure he was a
lot of those second generation guys, they kind of soft, like, you know.
Like who?
I mean, like a Klay Thompson. It's
Klay
a bunch
Thompson
of
is
them.
soft?
I can't just.
I wouldn't call him soft. He's old though, but I see what he's saying. I wouldn't say Klay Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, and Klay career is almost over. Klay had a good career. I'm not necessarily talking about him, but I'm saying like look at little Scottie Pippen Jr. You know him, and they say
I don't think he's
new guys. You know.
I see what you're saying, bro. I see what you're saying, though, bro.
Like right now, right? I'm gonna tell you who I'm looking at. They're not in the league yet, and I feel like, you know, these are gonna be one and done players. Next year they're going to college, and then you'll see them maybe 2026. I like Carmelo Anthony's son, and then I like the little kid out of Utah right now. I forget his name, but he's in high school.
Who you talking about?
Oh man, they got a kid in Utah right now in high school. That's a baller. He's gonna be the face of the league. I think his last name is like Diabate. He got a funny, weird.
Oh, you talking about that African dude? Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he cool, he good.
He's tough. Well, the league need him now, bro, because the league.
He's playing in Utah. Come on, man.
And the thing, what I like about
he
Carmelo,
good, he good.
Carmelo's son is not playing silver spoon. Carmelo's letting his son play in the city, man. His son is playing with real New York hoopers. That's gonna toughen him up. And that's kind of like what the fans is missing, man. I like that. I grew up watching the '90s era, man. You had Michael Jordan. The league was still tough then.
The league was tough as hell.
You had hungry players. You need, now everybody's spoiled, man. You get this NIL money now. It's like, what is it really to play for in the league now, man? You're making all the money in college right now.
Yeah. I mean, they said the plumbers played back then. It looked like plumbers play today, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like.
With Zion look like a plumber right now, man.
Yeah, bro. He's not even playing, bro. He's not getting paid.
Plumbers are not that plumbers are not that heavy. It looks like a baker or a butcher.
Bro, it looks like basketball players are playing at 9 to 5, bro, and I don't like that.
It's like the professionalism is not there, man. I ain't gonna lie, with anything, you gotta have that professionalism, man. And a lot of these players, you can tell they don't take it that serious, man. Just like dude was saying earlier, right? A lot of people got a nice toolbox, right? But they don't know how to use it, man. It's like when you look at Kobe Bryant had a counter for everything you do.
Yeah, that's true.
He could counter. Michael Jordan could counter everything you do. We talk about bigs. Tim Duncan had a post move for everything you whatever you want to do.
Kobe Bryant was second generation, right? So
he's a whole different breed, though. He was.
Yeah, come on now. We know. Hey, Kobe Bryant dad wasn't that good, man.
But he was second generation.
But what's his dad career mostly in Italy?
Steph Curry dad was that good too. He could shoot.
Kobe's dad mostly played in Italy. He played a few NBA seasons, not a lot.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't like Kobe. Hell no.
Well,
I don't know.
They do got a lot of young talent coming up. You got Gilbert.
We gonna see, bro. I don't know. The NBA don't look too good, man. It really don't. At least this season.
But it'll start to ramp up. I think it's not looking as good too, is because the talent is also evenly distributed around the league now. It's not like one or two teams that just got all the talent is outside of Boston and OKC. Every other team, but they got one or two superstars, a lot of one or two, all-stars and a lot of role players. So on any given night, you can lose. I just think, bro, they need to bring back hand checking. They need to get some, because they kind of pushed all of the tough bigs like Boogie Cousins and stuff out the league. Like they made it seem like their style of play was just frowned upon or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, so I can't show no attitude. If I dunk on you, I can't show no attitude. I can't celebrate that I just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. That's exactly what we want to see. You know what I mean? But they kind of they trying to push that out of the league, But I'm expecting it to ramp up, bro. The closer we get to All-Star Weekend, especially coming out the All-Star Weekend, and I'm expecting things to get real scary this Saturday. You know what I mean? That's what I'm expecting. You know what I mean?
What's going on this Saturday?
Look, if what I'm hearing is correct, bro, if Kawhi come back Saturday, bro, yeah.
I'm about to say, if Kawhi come back, the Rays are gonna go out, bro. Because we all miss
Kawhi is not coming back Saturday.
Bro, Kawhi will be back Saturday, bro.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Kawhi will be back Saturday, bro.
Law said Kawhi coming back. That's who said it, Law Murray.
Kawhi will be back Saturday, bro. Listen to me.
Hey, if Law Murray said it, I'm gonna take that, man.
Kawhi be back Saturday, bro, and he's finna come back and save the league, and not just because he's just finna be dominant, but it's just more so his style of play, bro. He has impeccable footwork, mid range is crazy. He gonna play hella defense, and he can shoot the 3 ball, and that's what we've been missing. We've been missing seeing that skill set.
We definitely do miss, but I'll say niggas do miss Kawhi, but I will say this though, like the player that probably not impressed me the most, but I ain't gonna lie, Cat's balling right now, bro. I have high respect for Cat. I didn't even know he was from New York, bro, but he's doing his thing right now, so I can't even say. And he's doing his thing.
He wanted to get out of Minnesota, huh?
Even Cat could be a face of the league, bro.
Yeah, low key. I mean, he did. I mean, yeah, but it was like I don't know. I don't think he mind playing with Anthony.
But I always felt like Cat was like top 5 centers in the league, top 5 big man.
Of course,
because sometimes he don't get that though.
He don't, because they be like he's soft and shit, but sometimes he'll play, in the post, but he's a skilled big man. He's playing great this season. I'm not gonna lie. He's really the best player in the Knicks. So
most definitely.
Brunson took a step back. Brunson didn't take a step back right now.
He had to. Well, I actually had to. Let me not say that.
No, you said it right, bro.
Yeah,
bro, he had to, bro. When somebody else is on your team, bro, and they are clearly better. I'm talking about in every statistical category outside of maybe assists, bro. All the real ones, you're gonna have to step to the side. You have no choice.
And he's from New York. That's crazy. So he really repping like the Knicks. Like he's like, okay, I'm not like too much of a bitch the way y'all talking. Like I'm really like I like the way he's playing. That's probably like the highlight of the NBA. I do like the Bucks. The Bucks is playing good too. Giannis, he's still good. Yeah, the Bucks, they playing. I mean, I like maybe it's Giannis. I don't know. The team's playing pretty good.
Because the Bucks beat OKC, so you like the Bucks. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like before they beat OKC, and OKC played like some hoes that game. I'm not gonna lie. So, or at least Shea played like a hoe. He played like he didn't want to play. I don't understand that.
I mean, maybe that was the wake up call because since that game, OKC has been balling. So
I think, yeah, you could tell like he was. They didn't let him go to the rack, but. I don't know. Like they said, the defender on him was like effective. I think Shea just wasn't being aggressive. I think he was just like, he was
aggressive. Did you see all those shots?
I mean, he was. I mean, like taking shots and then actually trying to get a shot. Like you could tell that he wasn't really. He was out of his comfort zone.
He was getting locked down by a bench player.
He wasn't getting locked down, bro. He wasn't pressing after. He was just shooting. I wouldn't say he got locked down, bro. He was, but you could tell he was affecting him though for sure.
In that game, his last name was Jackson Jr. So
you crazy, man. It looked bad, bro. I don't know. The nigga that was guarding, he was playing pretty good defense.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson Jr.
Oh shit. Yeah. You got a good point, bro. I just thought he could have been more aggressive. That's the only thing about Shea. I'm like, sometimes I think he's too laid back. Like, I'm like, bro, sometimes you just gotta go out there and just find the bucket. If you're not in rhythm, because he likes to do that rhythm shit. He's a rhythm type player.
That's true. And then you gotta think, bro, he got a lot of talent on his team too. So I can imagine it's kind of difficult to pick your spots. You know what I mean? When you got so many people that can do so many things, and then it's like, okay, I don't want to be. Because, I can tell that they got their team camaraderie. They do the post-game interviews together and stuff. So I think it'd be more so him not always trying to step on his teammates.
That's what it
Feet.
is, bro. That's what it is. Skills. That's exactly what it is, bro. Like he's a team player, so he's gonna fall back for his team. But SGA knows damn well he can go get a bucket. Like if he really wanted to and just say fuck it, like just give me the ball, he can do that because he's done that. He did that in 2022, 23 when there was before. I think Jalen Williams' first year, like he's done that before. Like he's not just some type laid back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'll just chill out. This nigga can go ahead and get a bucket anytime he wants. But
No, for sure.
Like you just said. So,
but bro, how do y'all have so much talent on that team? But like that, it don't even make sense to me. Like how y'all got all these picks, man.
I mean, the GM. I mean, the OKC always had talent, bro. I can't even.
Who are the talents? Please let me know.
On OKC.
Yeah,
bro, it's too many to name, bro. Like, bro, come on, man.
I'm not gonna say Dort. Well, Dort's talented defensively. You got.
I think Dort is. I mean, he's a hard worker, but I don't know about that. But
bro, you need people like him, bro. He's a defensive stopper, bro, and he has worked on the three ball. He can consistently shoot the three now. So he's a good D and three.
All right.
Yeah, bro, you can't leave him open, bro. It was a time where he was not feared as a 3-point shooter, where people would leave him open. But you can't leave him open for the open three now. He will shoot that in your mouth if you're not careful.
That is true. Hey, Bruce, but you're right though. The reason why Dort is so good is because because defense is all about effort, bro. Dort gives effort. He's a hard worker, just like what you just said.
Now I do think he play a little dirty though. I will say that, but you know,
yeah, he hurt PG. Y'all remember when he hurt PG?
He didn't do it on purpose though. They didn't do it on purpose though, bro. That was a wild act.
Please.
Yeah, that was on purpose. Hey, that was on purpose, bro. That was a dirty play right there.
He did like when he did like it was weird the way like PG landed. He just came right there as soon as like that shit happened. I was like, that was kind of wild.
Yeah, it was weird. Huh?
Yeah, bro. And PD, and it's crazy because PG had just came into form. Like he was on like a 10 game stretch where he was cooking. And bro, he got hurt, bro. That shit was devastating.
Yeah, I think he could have came back that playoffs, or I just think he was like, my legs fucked up.
I mean, came back and did what?
I mean, I don't know. They needed something when Kawhi went down.
No, they just need Kawhi to stay healthy.
Yeah, that's about it, man. Because you know when you come back after injury, bro, you kind of in a bad situation. Because if you come back and you play like trash, they're gonna be like you shouldn't have played. And then when you don't play, they're gonna be like you should have sucked it up and you should have played. So it's like it's a lose-lose situation. So for me, if I'm in that situation, if I'm only about 60%, I'm not coming back. I'm not gonna hurt myself just to get criticized, regardless of what I do.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I like how you said that.
You know what I mean? I'm not coming back. I'm just gonna go and sit it out.
Plus, he don't even got the heart like that to me. I ain't gonna lie. He lacking a lot of heart.
Yeah. I mean, bro, you know, with PG, man, he has his pros and his cons, man. Like you know, I watched PG. I think I said this before, and you know, bro, he has the highest highs and he has the lowest lows. His highest highs, you'll think he Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? And he has the lowest lows too. So it's like. He can give you both things, bro. I'm a PG fan, but I'm not gonna lie, like I don't have moments where he leave me scratching my head, like I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You know what I mean? But,
me too,
bro. But I can't say that he's not a talent.
But I like to just be a realist, and I watch this game. When you watch his game, he got I don't.
Oh damn, what's going on with the man? My man's internet.
Game is like, you know, when he high, when you like you just said, bro. When it's high, it's high. When it's low, bro. And he don't have a fundamental game, bro. That step back, he got to find something new to do.
And like you said, he just don't have a go-to. He's not a specialist, bro. He's like his bag is so deep. You know what I'm saying? He'll come to the house, bro. He can fix whatever problem you got going on. His bag is so deep, but he just might not be grabbing the right tools. He's not a specialist. He don't work on counters. I can tell he don't work on counters like that. You know what I mean? Because and like if I was to ask you, what is PG go-to move?
That step back. And sometimes he does it too much to where you don't even need to step back. And then you put yourself in a bad position.
Yeah, because he's so silky with the handle. Sometimes he gets you with the first step or the first two dribbles. And then he pulls it back. I'm like, dude, you can just rise up over a lot of these people, bro.
But you know what that is? He don't trust that leg. I think he don't trust his knee. You know, at the end of the day, I think that's what it is. He like, I got 4 more years and shit. Yeah.
I mean, but he did have a catastrophic injury, bro. So to say that ain't in his mind at some point, it's definitely in his mind. I don't think he drive like that. But that's even more reason why you adjust. When Jordan couldn't jump no more, what'd he do? He went to the post to the fadeaway. You know what I mean? My athleticism is not the same.
Can do that though. Like that's what
But he could, bro. He could. That's what I'm saying, bro. If with Paul George, bro, it's just a matter of him just slowing down. Doing what the defense give him, getting to the mid range. Because if he gets to the mid range and turn around and fade away, bro, that's almost an unblockable shot for him.
But that's all great. That's the thing. But that's all great players do is go to the mid range. He can do that though. But the thing is, PG, I ain't gonna lie. Like the way PG playing or the way he's been playing, he should be an NBA trainer. Just train these NBA players on skill. That's the way he does podcasts. He likes to play chill basketball. He could just literally just train these dudes.
Yeah, that's a little part. He a little too chill for me. That's what it is, bro. I like to see him. You know, he said he was gonna be on his bully this year. You know what I mean? Even though he said shit like that in the past. Yeah, but it's like, show me. You know what I mean?
PG says that every year, bro. He always says that. He likes to get hyped in the beginning of the year. That he's a chill dude. He's from LA. I don't know, bro.
Hey,
no, he not from LA. Hey, he not from LA. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah. He's from Lancaster. He's from Lancaster. It's a big difference. We don't claim Lancaster as LA. I'm from LA. We don't do that.
My bad. So
but you cannot spell Lancaster without LA. So
I mean,
it sounds good. He from Palmdale.
Y'all fucked up.
Yeah, man. PG silky smooth with it, man. I mean, I want him to have success wherever he is. You know what I mean? I don't wish nothing bad on PG. He just needs to, man, really just evolve his game just a little bit more. But man, you would think he would though, watching somebody like Kawhi work out. I already know what Kawhi routine is, bro. He practices in the same spot, same shots, and then he work on the counters. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't see why PG just want to apply that same thing, the same simple principle.
Who would you rather have, James Harden or PG?
This season with this team, James Harden. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather have James Harden. I'm good with what we got right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm good with what we have right now.
This PG's pretty bad, bro. Not this one.
And then another reason too, though, I say that is I've seen the PG experience for 4 years. I've already seen it. I know what it is. You know what I mean? So I just, I'm cool with what we got, bro.
If he was healthy, I'd say PG. If he was fully healthy, like started this year, I would take PG over Harden. But the PG right now, in and out the lineup, no, I don't want that PG. No. I'm good. If he's healthy, I'm definitely taking PG over Harden. I mean, he's doing the same shit Harden do, but probably better. He plays better defense and he takes better shot selections. Man.
I mean, like at the beginning of the year, you would have asked me that. I would have, so without questions, I would say PG.
And PG to me plays better by himself.
Bro, under no circumstances did I want PG, Westbrook, and Harden on the same team. Under no circumstances did I want to see that again. I don't want to see that no more.
No,
there's too many turnovers.
PG and Westbrook instead of Harden. I don't want Harden on this.
Hey, Bruce, I'd take Russell Westbrook over both of them right now.
Nah, bro.
Hell no.
At least he's being competitive, bro. At least he's being competitive. I was like,
hey, Russ is playing good though with Denver. He is playing good with Denver though.
He just
don't fit with us. He don't fit with us. He fit better with Denver. I said that he fit with Denver better.
No, he don't fit with Harden. Westbrook fits the Clippers. He didn't fit with Harden.
I can agree with that too. I think he looked good before Harden got there. You know what I mean? But
right. He did.
Yeah, I mean he looked good before Harden got there. I just like Harden over him because, like I said, Harden's gonna give you the spacing that you need. But you can't deny. That dribble does get on my nerve. I can't lie and say it don't. I don't know. I just didn't want to see the three of them on the same. I didn't want to see the three of them on the same team again. I didn't want to see that no more.
Yeah, nobody wanted to see that shit though. But
I didn't want to see that no more.
That's too much sacrifice to go around. You know what?
It is, bro. It is. That's four Hall of Famers on the same team, bro. It's just too much sharing of the basketball. Too much trying to not step on the other person's toes. I just didn't want to see it no more.
But at that point in your career, you would think that like, should we just put our egos aside and just? I mean, they're already getting old. Like all you gotta do is play team basketball. It's not that damn hard.
I feel like Westbrook did sacrifice coming off the bench. There was a sacrifice. You know what I mean?
Westbrook did sacrifice since the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was a sacrifice. You know what I mean? So salute to Russ. He did what he was supposed to do. You know, and if James Harden went on the team, I would have wanted to keep Russ. But if I got to choose between the two, I'm gonna choose James. And I don't know, bro. I'm satisfied with this team like we are. We get a backup big, Kawhi T-Man come back. Hey man, I want to see where we at.
Do
Yeah,
you think
Kawhi
Harden will
gotta
come
come
off the
back.
bench? Skills.
If we get the cooking, so here's the thing. Do I think he would want to come off the bench? No, I don't. But do I believe in T. Lue having a tough conversation with a time called for it, or Jeff Van Gundy having a tough conversation? I think they will. If we get to the point where Christopher Dunn is just a clear better option to run that lineup, man, I don't see Jeff Van Gundy shying away from that conversation.
Mm.
I just don't see it. I don't see T. Lue shying away from that
Let me
conversation
get a
either.
grabber leaf, please.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having Harden off that bench, bro. I really wouldn't. Because you think about it, if you put the starting lineup as Dunn, Norm. Oh my, I think somebody got some music.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I walked inside this store real quick. Hold on. Let me mute myself.
Oh, you good? I think Dunn. I think Dunn, Norm, Kawhi, Jones, and Zubac. That's a good little balance of offense and defense. And off the bench, you can have uh, man, Coffee, shit. Who'll be our four? Nico
Nico.
and probably our five will be Bamba. You still have Harden getting the shots he want to get in the offense he want to run off the bench, and you can have the starting group can still get up and play how they want to play. That's how I kind of think we need to, we
I
might be
think it
looking
could
at
work.
yeah.
It could work. It could work for sure. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. It could work because I've already seen what Harden and a T-Man backcourt look like. You know what I mean? It looked decent. You know what I mean? So it definitely could work. And like you said, that'll give Harden the opportunity, the green light to shoot. And that's what he want to do. You know what I mean? Or run his offense the way he want to do it. And then I like having Christopher Dunn, Kawhi, and Derrick Jones Jr. in the starter lineup because I think that's and Big Zoo. I think that defense right there is gonna be top tier.
That's defensive lineup for sure.
Bro, that's a nightmare.
That's gonna be top tier. Because just think about this, bro. You got the ball. You got Christopher Dunn on you. You call for the switch. Then you go into Derrick Jones Jr. You call for the switch again, and then you get Kawhi Leonard. Bro, that's a nightmare, bro. I don't care who you are. I don't care how skilled you are. That's gonna wear you down over the course of a game.
Is Kawhi looking good though? Like, is he looking? Did they any reports? Like, does he look good?
Bro, Kawhi will be back Saturday.
That's a bet, bro.
Yeah, according to law, he'll be back Saturday.
He'll be back Saturday, bro. See, what y'all don't know is, bro, Kawhi, he could have came back last week, bro. They just stacking up the 5-on-5s, bro, making sure it ain't swelling, making sure he getting his timing back, making sure when he come back, he can look exactly how he was looking before he left. That's all they doing, bro, being precautionary. But as far as like physically, is he able to play? Yes.
Okay, that's why. Okay, I'm about to. I mean, we know that's the type dude he is, bro. He makes sure he's prepared before he hits that court. I'm just ready to see him because, like we talked about, bro. I mean, I'm not saying the NBA
I hope I see him Saturday. I hope so.
Right, but he gonna be there Saturday, bro. And BJ, I don't know if you're gonna do it live or not, but go and do that young live on Saturday. I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it Saturday.
Hey, Bruce.
Yes.
I think
I'm gonna pull up to the pull up.
Best player.
Do it in the morning.
What?
I think Kuminga. I think he's your best player. Y'all second best player. Let me not say y'all best player. I'm playing, but he's looking pretty good, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Warriors terrible, man. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, y'all had a good run. Y'all surprised me the way y'all came out. I just thought y'all was gonna be bad. So I was like,
no, because Muddy Hield has been shooting terrible. Muddy Hield.
Yeah,
he's worse than Klay Thompson. Oh my god.
Nah, bro, don't. I'm not gonna. He was just playing good, bro. I mean,
nah, Muddy Hield, man. Come on, man. Muddy.
Like the first 10 games of the season.
10 games don't win championships. He's muddy.
True.
So
yeah, y'all ain't looking. I mean, y'all ain't looking too good, bro. But y'all ain't the only team, bro. There's a couple teams in the West that just. I mean,
I don't watch basketball like I used to, man. I cannot watch the NBA. I'm sorry. I only watch two teams, and on occasion I watch OKC or what's the other team? Timberwolves. I don't watch Boston. Doesn't interest me. I don't really watch the East at all. So yeah.
I think Boston's cool though. Like it depends on the matchup. Like if the Boston's facing like the Bucks, that's a good matchup.
Yeah, all those threes, man. I don't need to watch that.
That's too many.
Too many threes.
And I don't think I'm gonna watch the All-Star games. So
nah, this shit might be ass. Bro, who's an All-Star this shit?
Yeah.
No, the NBA looking different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Kyrie, I ain't gonna lie, he's pretty much balling. I like watching Kyrie but Kyrie's like that anyway. So
who? Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, he was balling this year. But he had to because Luka has been playing.
Yeah, but I don't know about
that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's doing like a 50, 40, 90 this year. I'm pretty sure he's doing that.
Yeah. See, that's the problem with the NBA. You guys will look at stats. 50, 40, 90. I don't care about that, man. Okay.
Oh damn, Bruce! I'm just saying that's Kyrie. I like watching Kyrie before stats, but that's what he's doing though. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing.
Too much parlays, too much box score. You know.
Maybe that's what's fucking up the NBA. All these bets.
This shit I ain't gonna lie. The bets had you mad at these players. I had to stop betting for a minute, man. That prize pick, man.
Hey, bro, when you just put SGA for 30. Put SGA for 30 every night, bro. That's not gonna change.
Oh my God, here we go. Okay.
No, for real, parlays. He gonna give you 30.
SGA is not gonna score 30 every night. Come on, man.
Bro, go look at his last 10, 12 games, bro. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. Okay. I mean, who's OKC playing next?
The Clippers, right?
Yeah, we play tomorrow.
Yeah, you think he's gonna score 30?
Well, the Clippers, he might not. I know they play pretty good on him usually, but he scored 30.
He's gonna play the Clippers and the Knicks, the Wolves, and the Grizz. Oh my God, not the Grizz.
So he always scores 30 on the Timberwolves. That's not. I'm never worried about the Timberwolves. He always scores 30 on them.
I'm sorry, I'm saying correctly. He's gonna play the Clippers. Which game after that?
I'm gonna take SGA get to that free throw line. That's the thing with him, man. So he could score 30.
But you know what's crazy, bro? He had exactly. You know what's crazy? He had 40 yesterday. He had like 7 free throws, bro.
Okay, he's playing the Clippers, the Knicks, the Celtics, the Thunder, the Knicks again. I don't know if it's
who's
gonna
guarding
score.
on the Knicks. He about to get 30 for all the games.
OG, you probably throw OG on him.
OG can't. Oh, that's a good matchup. That's a good matchup. Okay, I ain't mad.
And they got the other dude too. I can't think of his name.
Mikal can't guard. Nah, I'd rather throw OG on him than Mikal. Well, actually,
Mikal cannot guard him.
I don't think Mikal can guard SGA.
All right.
He can't. We gonna see. Bro, he's literally 30 every night, bro. I don't understand. I mean, I think you know that though.
30 every night. Okay.
Seriously, I'm not joking.
All right, man.
I don't know where. I mean, I think he's like 3rd in scoring, something like that. But I don't know if I don't even know what you heard. I don't even know if you heard his press conference yesterday. Like he literally told you how he was playing. He said, "I'm just flowing right now." He said, "I'm not thinking." He said, "I'm just reacting out there."
You know, when you're flowing, sometimes you'll come down. So
I mean, he has to eventually.
And he looks like the best player in the league for sure.
No, bro, and right now he is, bro, because
I think
too
he
good
could be
right
the
now,
best scorer in the league. I don't think about the best player.
It's probably Giannis right now. Giannis is the best player right now in the league.
Giannis the most dominant.
Yeah.
I think it's Tatum.
Yeah,
Tatum's the best player.
Tatum. I would give it to him. Yep.
Even over Jaylen Brown, he been balling too.
Tatum averaging. What's he having? Let me see.
Tatum could rebound. He could score. He could pass. Hey, and he got a nice fundamental game. I like Tatum.
And he's aggressive.
Yeah.
Fundamental with a weird layup. Come on, man.
Championship.
Have you seen Tatum with layups?
Yeah, bro. I don't know why, bro. The way he makes layups, bro, it's like he just like he doesn't float her at the rim. I'm like, bro, you're right there.
You got to think he's
Come on,
6'10", bro. He's 6'10". He just shooting it out there. That's why.
No, but I'm talking about he be point blank and just try to
those layups, man. Come on, man.
yeah, like, bro, just extend your damn arm, bro. What the fuck is you doing that for? I don't know, bro. Tatum playing pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you. He is. I mean, then plus the defense too.
I mean,
give me 28, 9, 5 assists, 46% from the field. Boston second best team in the East. And he doing this every year, man. 3-time all first NBA team player, man. And I think people get bored of the consistency. Like, he's doing this every year.
And he gets DNPs in the Olympics. So yeah.
He's never getting 30 and 10. That's tough.
Y'all want to know what?
That's a good point. I mean, he could be the best. That's a good point. I probably still say Giannis because just the way he's dominating and he's winning games too. I don't think Jason Tatum better than Giannis right now.
I don't think Tatum is better than Luka, Giannis, SGA, Jokic.
You can borderline say that he's on the level of. You can say if you said Jason Tatum's better than SGA, I'm not gonna be mad at that because he can be better than SGA.
He's not.
Not right now. No, I probably say SGA is probably better than him.
If you put Tatum on OKC losing games. If you put
SGA, I don't know about that. That's crazy to say. Whoa.
If you put SGA on the Celtics winning more games.
I don't know about that, bro. It's probably the same. It might be the same.
All right.
You put Jason Tatum on OKC, which you don't think they winning games, bro?
Heck no.
It's not just SGA over there, bro. It's this. I mean, he's scoring. Hold up, bro. Jason Tatum
got help.
Too. That's what I'm exactly. Bruce is kind of tripping on this point. I don't know. That's
SGA got help. Okay.
That's an even trade, bro. If you would say you would trade Jason Tatum for SGA, bro. That's like an even trade, bro.
No, that's not an even trade.
They both play defense. They both are two-way players. They both can give you 30 any night. The difference between
SGA, I would give you that. Tatum is a better defender than SGA.
Of course, just because he's 6'8", though.
What does that mean, man? There's tall players who not. Come on, Jokic is like 7 something.
I mean, I think that so he is a better defender, but Jason Tatum, he can guard. He's a better one-on-one defender. SGA is a better help defender.
Really?
Yes.
Tatum's
a better one-on-one defender than SGA. Yes. You just
man.
Said that.
Tatum is helium on defense, man. Air. Okay, so.
Well, I just thought you just said Jason Tatum can play defense.
I said he's a better defender than SGA.
Oh, better defender. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a better defender. He's a better defender, bro.
I'm not a Jason Tatum fan, so.
Yeah, but he's definitely top 5 for sure.
I mean, when I watch someone make my eyes bleed when you do layups, come on, man.
No, he do be just like I said. He like the way he be doing that shit is so stupid.
Yeah, compare that to LeBron. Compare that to Steph Curry. Compare that to.
Yeah, you need to change your phone, man. 2025.
Who?
I think that's Mike in the background.
Oh no, y'all might be hearing me.
So you're telling me that.
Yeah, that was my phone,
See,
bro. But
I cannot hear him.
Hey, go
I'm
ahead,
on
bro.
speaker and I cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, not you.
Oh, you talking Mike? Oh shit. I don't think that nigga's speaking, y'all.
He was talking.
Oh, okay. Now we good now.
Okay, here we go.
Damn. He said we good.
No, I've been here. I thought y'all was having an issue.
No,
we was talking about Jason Tatum and SGA.
It's
but
you and your talkie-walkie. So
he said you and your talkie-walkie. But nah, he is better than Jason Tatum right now. But it's close though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say SGA is way better than Jason Tatum. I would never say.
I would say like it's any given night, you know, but they on the same level for sure.
No,
They
for
on the
real,
same
but I
level.
They
like.
on the same level? Okay.
Yes,
I
they
think.
are. Matter of fact, matter of fact, Tatum is a champion. They're not on the same level. Tatum is slightly
Here
above
you
him
go.
right now. Yeah, let's
Here you
I'm
go
go.
not
there.
mad at
Let's
that.
go
I'm
there.
not mad at that,
Let's
bro.
go there.
There you go. So Kuminga is a champion and SGA is not. So yeah.
No, I thought we talking about
All
Tatum.
right.
Was we talking about Tatum or Kaminga? I'm talking about Tatum. I'm
Well,
not talking
you
about no Kaminga.
using championship to diminish SGA. So I'm using your logic.
I don't know, Bruce. If you ask me, bro, SGA is definitely a better leader than Jason Tatum for sure. Like the way he leads his team, bro. This team looks at him like a leader. Like he's a better player to me. He's the better player, bro. He's a better leader.
I
He can
said that.
score.
I agree.
Nah,
Nah, Tatum,
I
man,
think he's.
I'm
I
gonna
think
put
he's.
Tatum up. Man, Tatum got that championship. I'm gonna put Tatum above
I'm not
him.
mad at you, bro.
See,
That's not
here we
bad.
go. See,
I'm not mad at that. I don't think, but still, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
here you go. Because of championship, he got that championship and he lost the MVP to Jalen Brown. But all right, here you go.
It could have went either way though. It was 50-50.
I mean, conference finals.
Exactly, man. Come on, man. That could have went
Conference
either way
finals.
easily.
Conference finals, he didn't win that. NBA finals didn't win that. Oh my God. Oh man.
I mean, if you ask me, Bruce, I think Jaylen Brown is slightly the better player on the Celtics.
Oh.
But BJ don't agree with me. I think he's a slightly better player. I always thought that.
So is Jaylen Brown better than SGA?
No, he's actually not. But like I said, it's not that much.
But you said he's on the same level as Tatum. So if Jaylen Brown is better than Tatum, so
I did say
Brown
this.
is better than SGA.
I'm cut.
That's what you said.
Hey, you done fell in Bruce trap. You didn't let Bruce set you up for that trap, man.
Bro, I did. You know, okay, Bruce. I think SGA better than Tatum and Brown, honestly.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, I think so. They both play better defense, but like I said, he plays defense too. And I know BJ, you've been looking at SGA playing defense too. Nigga been going up with the shot blockers at the rim, blocking shots. I don't care if you don't play one-on-one defense. SGA plays defense. I don't care if it's one-on-one or
yeah. He plays positional defense. I mean, that's cool, but you ain't telling him to just sit down in a chair and locking somebody up. I'm not telling
that,
SGA.
bro.
He ain't. Who's he locked up?
No. I agree with you. He can't.
That's what I'm saying. I think I would put Tatum over SGA. I'll put Tatum over Luka. Because I mean, when you look at Tatum, I mean, Luka, I think Tatum just. I mean, what has he not done? He's all NBA first team championships.
There we go, BJ.
Numbers,
Come on, talk that talk.
He got all the accomplishments. He's already done everything at 26.
But
talk that talk.
But Luka didn't have Jaylen Brown on his team to bail him out. So
yeah, Kyrie.
You had Kyrie, and you had Jalen Brunson
and Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd was not playing. Come on, man.
I don't think Luka plays winning basketball, bro.
No, he don't, bro. He don't. But
no, he don't.
They give Luka all this high praise, bro. But he cries to the refs. He misses free throws in the clutch. That's another thing too. Y'all don't be seeing how many free throws this cat's be missing down the clutch.
That's true.
Like he has so many holes in his game, bro. It's like I can't put you at that level.
I think Jason Tatum has holes in his game too. That's why I think
the only hole in Jason Tatum's game was the mental part. That's my thing with Jason Tatum.
No, the layup.
No, I lied. I'm sorry. The mid range too. I was like, bro, you can't get to this mid range. Like he really can't get to that shit if you really wanted to. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know about those layups, man. So.
But his mental game, though, bro, like that's my thing. Like it was just his decision making offensively. Sometimes, like he would make the right move, and then he would just like step.
And you know he was, you know who he was getting trained by, man. He was studying under Kobe for a minute before he passed.
Yeah, talking about texting dead people. Come on,
man. I mean, I'm just saying he was one of Kobe Bryant proteges, man. You know, you got to put some respect on that.
You know, but
what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
I'm not
gonna lie. To you, it don't.
Jaylen Brown looks like that. He studied more Kobe than Jason Tatum. That's the crazy part. The way Jaylen Brown gets to the mid range, I'm like, He was doing that. I mean, he did shoot better. I don't know. It seemed like when his arms got bigger, he couldn't shoot mid-range shots. Like he turned to like a Giannis type player. I don't fucking
I think people just kind of lean to Brown because Tatum is just laid back. That's why I generally think it is. But Tatum, if you look down the line, Tatum does everything better than Brown. It's outside of defense. He scores better. He passes better. He's a better rebounder. I mean, he does everything better than Brown. It's just defensively, Brown's better.
Jalen Brown has better layups to me than Tatum.
They're closer to the rim though. If Jason Tatum can put his head down and actually put his head down, then he can do the same shit Jalen Brown can do.
But I've seen Tatum give people some post shit. He posterized LeBron.
Yeah,
he
posterized Giannis. He posterized Giannis before.
I mean, he has such a deep skill set. He don't got to do that. Like Brown don't have that. He don't got the skill set Tatum has. So Tatum don't have to go to the rim as much as Brown do.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
But in the finals, Jalen Brown dominated. So
did Jason Tatum though. Jason Tatum's going to the rim at will too, but not like Jalen. I mean, he wasn't slamming and shit, but he was going to the rim for sure.
I mean, in the biggest game of their lives, who stepped up the most?
I think they both was like 50-50. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Because Jason Tatum turned into a crazy playmaker, bro. Like he was driving.
The NBA want the light skinned guy to be the face of the league. So they let the brown guy. Come on, man.
That's who Kawhi and PG were supposed to be. They were supposed to be Tatum and Brown.
And BJ, I think you already know they would have been better than them, obviously.
Yeah. It's just that one guy couldn't stay healthy.
That's it. Because them two dudes, they played better defense, and they played a more old school fashioned game. Well, Jalen Brown plays a good old fashioned game, but Jason Tatum shoots too many threes for my liking. Better dudes. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. They had their run. Now Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, they got their run. So
the Celtics over the SGA, the finals.
The only thing that scares me about the OKC, bro, they pass too much. They pass too much, and SGA at times is not aggressive enough. He's too laid back. He's a team player. He wants his team to win and shit. But I'm like, bro, I need you to go ahead and win this game. Like that's all I ask. I want him to go out there and just take the game, bro. And he can do that. He just don't sometimes. Like he did that shit against the Bucks.
He can do that. He just don't. Why?
Bro, hey, bro. Go ahead, Bruce. Hey, man.
Hey, you said it. I'm not.
So you saying he overrated, Bruce?
Oh, SGA?
Yeah.
I cannot say he's overrated, but sometimes fans they want to put their favorite player at a level that they have yet to reach. I don't think SGA has proven to me yet in a playoff that he has the level that Kirk is putting him.
I agree.
So he has to carry the team like he's doing right now. He has to do it in the playoff.
I agree.
Like he had a chance in the. I don't believe that it's a real championship, but Emirates Cup. Man, come on, man.
Yep, exactly.
That was like a practice championship.
Well, you said what did you say?
The in-season tournament game.
Oh, okay. I mean, I agree with y'all. I'm not saying I think SGA is a top 5 player today. And
who's your 5?
5. So Giannis, Jokic, Tatum. It's a weird top 5 right now. SGA. It was Kevin Durant before he got it in and out. I mean, it might be Kevin Durant. I don't know. He's been pretty.
Kevin Durant. Come on, man.
No, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The way he was playing in the beginning of the season before he got injured, I mean, he was literally keeping the Suns afloat, and then he just got out and they start losing games. Kevin Durant was playing like a top 5 player, top 10 for sure. I don't know my 5th one is, but Giannis, Jokic, Shea, Tatum. Might have to put Brown. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Where you put Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, he's like top. He's right behind those dudes to me. It's like 6, 7. He's top 10. Mitchell been balling. I'm not gonna lie, Mitchell been balling, but Garland, he's been contributing too. But but Mitchell, his impact on that team is his offensive impact is crazy.
Embiid would have been in my top 5, but he's not. I think Donovan Mitchell is top 5 player.
Oh, Embiid, bro, no one's worried about Embiid right now, bro. He hasn't even played for real. He only played like how many games? 5 this year.
He's about to miss tonight too.
Yeah, Mitch been playing. I mean, Cavs been playing good team basketball, but Mitch, like, you could tell, like his effect. Like, I ain't gonna say he got like not a Steph Curry effect, but his offensive effect on the Cavs. That's why they're so good, because he's so effective, and they move the ball.
No,
they're just a good team.
The way I see Donovan Mitchell playing is like the way he played as a rookie, with no fear. No, he was not playing that way. With no fear, and he's playing better defense. It's like he found a coach who he has confidence in, and I think the Cavs are very dangerous, man. I think they could win the whole thing.
Possibly.
Because
team around,
because Mobley is shooting to his like confidence, like very well, and Jared Allen is scoring. I'm watching the Cavs play against the Lakers and the Warriors. I was like, wow, they didn't play that the way when they had the former coach. Okay, it's like they develop under what's the guy name was? I think he's the coach of the year to me. The Cavs. He's using the Warriors offense and the defense he was already good with, and he's mixing it up. So
yeah.
The Cavs are very good, man.
They are. They're impressive. I still think
I don't see anybody in the East beat them. I don't even see the Celtics with them.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think the Bucks have a high chance of coming out this year.
All right, here we go.
No, seriously, no, for real.
I think the Bucks can get beat by certain teams because I think Dame can get taken out. I think the Celtics will beat the Bucks. I think the Cavs will beat the Bucks. I think the Sixers can beat the Bucks. I think Dame can be taken out in those series. Now against other teams like, say, the Pacers or the Knicks or hell, I forgot about the Knicks too. Knicks might be able to beat them. I don't know.
Knicks are looking really good. Knicks, yeah. The Knicks and Cavs are looking really good in the East.
The problem with the Knicks, they don't have enough bigs, so I don't think they can beat the Cavs. Or
they missing Harden. They missing they boy on OKC.
Mitchell Robinson needs to play.
Bro, he can never get on the court, bro. I'm not worried about him. He can never get on. He can never get on the court, bro. He's always he's a beast when he plays.
I call Cat Kitten because he shoots too many threes. So,
but Cat this year, bro. This is a different Cat this year, bro. This is a different Cat.
I don't know about that.
This is a Cat from New York, bro.
I think the issue is between the Cavs and the Celtics. That's it.
I only say Bucks because Giannis
is gonna do his thing. But what about Dame?
Dame's the X factor. Actually, I think Dame and Chris Middleton's the X factor for sure. If Chris Middleton can come back a little,
they don't have a bench. The Bucks don't have a bench.
They don't. Their bench is a little. Yeah, who is off their bench? I don't even know that white boy. I don't fucking know, bro.
And I mean that Jackson kid, and that white the Caucasian person.
Well, that means the Bucks have to make something happen at the trade deadline because they have a possibility. I only say that because Giannis. I still give Giannis that edge because he's so dominant. Like
Giannis cannot win against 5. The Cavs play like a 5, man. Mobley and Highland are dominating the paint.
Yeah, that's true. So that means that Giannis is gonna be. Yeah, that means that Dame will have to step up. So I mean, but who on the Cavs can stop Dame though? They can't lock up Dame on that team.
The Cavs can stop
Dame is playing good though. Sometimes Dame, I don't know. Since he got to the Bucks, man, sometimes he take that second string. I mean, the second best player shit a little too far because Dame could be.
Oh, he's talking about Dame.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, Bruce,
I think.
Yes.
Mike. I don't know. I was gonna tell him.
Hey, bro, since looking back on it, right? Do you think y'all should have drafted LaMelo over Wiseman?
No.
You don't think so? You think that was the right move?
It was
I
the
just
right
wanted to
move because
always
they
ask
wanted a
a
big.
Golden State fan.
So
Yeah. Because it's being that y'all got rid of Klay Thompson last year, I feel like LaMelo would be a perfect piece right
Klay
now.
Thompson left. Nobody got rid of him. He left. He took less money to leave.
Okay.
I don't even know where Wiseman is at right now, bro. Is he on
He's
Detroit?
hurt again.
I want to say he in Atlanta. Is he in Orlando?
He was in
I could be wrong.
Indiana. Got hurt.
Oh, Indiana. Okay.
Out of season.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah. But hey Mike, you said something about Dame. What'd you say about Dame?
I was just saying he takes since right now he the second best player, right? When he was on Portland, he was the number one guy, right? I feel like he takes that a little too serious. Like, sometimes he should play like the number one. Play with that same, same intensity.
But you know what he I think he played like I think he took us. I think like when he went on that team, bro, because it's easy to say that, right, bro, until you actually see Giannis play in person.
Right.
He probably seen that boy play in person, was like, nah, this nigga crazy. Like 30-10 a night. Like, we talking about 30-10 a night, bro. Like,
and he unstoppable. He definitely unstoppable.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he never played with a player like that. So like Dame's probably like, he of course he wants the ball, but he's probably like literally seeing this in practice and in person. He's like, oh, this nigga like that. Like, this nigga really can take over. Like, he could. Giannis is a legit 40 wins like a season. At least 40 wins. Like, he's probably like looking at Giannis. I'm not saying he's getting comfortable, but he's probably like, nah, this nigga like, nah, this is your team. Even though Giannis is like, no, this is your team. Dame knows.
I don't know. I don't know why are you picking the Bucks when Bobby Portis is not the same player anymore?
I could see the Bucks like doing. I could see them doing a trade or something. Like, bro, they have like
just because they beat your team, you think, oh, okay, they can beat anybody.
No. I'm first of all, my team's in the West. We talking about the East.
You forgot who's coaching the Bucks again?
Doc Rivers. Hey, you ain't lied about that, Bruce.
Yeah, that's
Bruce.
true.
Hey, Doc Rivers is.
You need to play better, play harder. Adjustment. Play harder. That's the adjustment.
One leads did Doc Rivers blow in his career, man? Because I see about 2 with the Clippers for sure. Then I want to say he blew one with the 76ers. I'm not positive about that though.
Blew one with the Magic, blew with the Clippers, blew with the Sixers.
And then we could say that he should have won more than one championship with that Boston Celtic team, for sure.
They were leading 3-2 against the Lakers. Went to the Lakers and they lost game 6, then lost game 7 because Perkins got hurt. Remember that?
Let me tell you one thing about Doc. Doc don't know how to make adjustments. That's his problem. He's a great coach though. He's a great X's and O's coach. But as far as making adjustments in the game, if you need Doc to draw up a play for a game winner, he could do that. But making adjustments
for a game winner, you mean like when he was up 3-1 with the Clippers, he didn't draw game plays? Oh, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I think we all know about Doc, bro. Oh, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I think the Bucks got a chance, bro. I'm not gonna roll them out. I'm not gonna roll the Bucks out.
All right. I mean, Miller Dunn is still there, so.
I know, bro, but I mean, if you ask me right now, bro, who's coming out the East, it's definitely it's Boston for sure. I don't think Boston has changed.
Boston over Cleveland?
I think New York could give Boston a fight.
Boston
all right.
They would, but I don't think Cleveland's beating them because they can't guard Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. They can't guard them. They have
New
bigs in the
York,
paint.
New York can't. New York can. New York got
That's
the
New
capability
York's,
to
New York's a better fit, but for me, like Cleveland can it would be a good series. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Cleveland went to Boston and beat them at home, and then Donovan Mitchell got hurt. Remember that?
They did. I did, and then guess what happened after those games? Darius Garland, like
Donovan Mitchell got hurt, and
I know.
Jared Allen didn't play.
So you saying all those? Hold up. So you saying that they did? They beat them 4-1, bro. So that means that they did play.
They got a hospital ring, man. Donovan Mitchell didn't play. Jared Allen didn't play. Come on, man.
But Darius Garland has to show up though, bro. That's the only way they beat the Celtics. If Darius Garland can give me at least 19 and 8 assists, a consistent.
Jared Allen is gonna stop Porzingis.
He's not healthy. He can't be healthy.
Yeah, he can slow Porzingis down a little bit. He can.
He's going to
He
shoot
just can't
threes,
go
though.
out there. Yeah, he can't go outside and guard him outside the perimeter. But
He's going to shoot his face off, bro.
He's gonna block it those stupid threes. So
No, that means that there's more. Okay. So the defense in the paint is going to affect Boston, but Boston's a 3-point shooting team though. How are they going to stop that?
Yeah, I mean they're gonna make all those threes all the time.
No, but that's why they go to Jaylen Brown in the post. So I mean,
they play against Cleveland this season. What's the record? 1-1.
I didn't know that.
Right?
You might. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think. I do remember Cleveland beating them in the beginning of the year. But no, I will be competitive, bro. I just think that Donovan Mitchell will have to average 30 plus, and then Darius Garland will have to show up. He has to play really good basketball. Because
so
Mobley. If Mobley can give me 20 and 10, while Donovan Mitchell's giving me like 30 plus, and they shoot a bunch. I don't know.
Celtics beat the Cavs November 19th, first game, by 3 points. And the Cavs beat the Celtics by 4 points at home. So 1-1.
Oh, that means that the shit gonna be close.
So we'll see.
Okay.
I'm picking the Cavs. So,
but in 7 games, then you picking the Cavs.
I trust Donovan Mitchell more than Jason Tatum.
I agree. I mean, we seen.
You see, if you know that I was not a fan of Donovan Mitchell, I used to kill him all the time here. So, yeah.
I mean, Donovan, I didn't know that, bro. Well, why would you? Well, for what though? I mean, what has he done to you, Donovan Mitchell? You say you used to kill him all the time. For what?
Because he used to pick all those stupid threes for no reason.
On Utah?
Yes.
He did. I mean, he was a beast when his first 2 years, first 3 years, honestly. I'm not sure how long he was on Utah, but I ain't gonna lie, him taking out OKC and then almost took out Houston. I ain't gonna say no, he ain't gonna say. Well, he took them 6 games. Donovan Mitchell was an impressive player. Still is, bro.
All right. Right now, I see Thunder versus Cavs finals.
That would be a great finals. I'm not gonna lie, I would fuck with that. So if you say Thunder and Cavs, who you picking overall?
I'm picking the Cavs.
How many games?
In 6.
When Chat, so even if Chat come back,
yes.
You got Chat.
Man, what is Chat skinny stuff is gonna do against Jared Allen and Mobley? Come on,
I ain't gonna lie. Mobley is
injury just scared me though. Is he gonna be ready?
I don't think that Chat's not gonna be ready, but is he like? What do you mean, like physically ready?
Physically ready. I mean, say he's coming off a hip injury, right? Then he's due to come back around the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
He's gonna.
No, he's coming out. He's coming back before that, bro.
And Cavs gonna win, and LeBron's gonna try to play for the Cavs for his last season. He's gonna say it's my last season.
Down low, you kind of use your hips a lot as a center. I mean, even though he's not like a post up type of guy, he's gonna be battling guys that's in the post. So it's like,
that's true.
Hopefully he stays healthy.
Yeah, that's true. And I ain't gonna lie. Hold up, Bruce. LeBron better not come back to the Cavs for his fucking last year.
You'll see.
And ruin that good ass team. But the fuck. But nah, chats, bro. You're right about that. But the thing with OKC is they don't have to play him at all right now because Hartenstein's playing amazing. So they could just wait. But no, that's some serious shit. I think he'll bounce
play
back.
him 25 minutes a game. 30, something slight.
Yeah, exactly. So OKC, they good right now, bro. And then the NBA is not, like I said, it's not too good right now. So OKC's good right now until the playoffs. They're coasting right now. So they're good. I'm not worried about the regular season for them. Chat, he has to come back. He can come back in fucking April. I don't give a fuck when he come back, bro. The OKC gonna be good. They don't need him right now.
You know my thing with OKC, they act like personality. SGA from Canada. And it's like they got that goofy Canada type of, it's like you playing a Canadian
What's
team,
wrong with
man.
Canadians?
I like Canadian. I like all people, man. But I'm just saying, Canadians, it's a little goofy. Like, the post game. Have you ever watched their post game interview?
Oh my god.
Oh my, I can't stand it, bro. Jalen Williams start
You just don't watch
barking
it.
like a puppy. No. To me, it takes away from it. I can't take him that serious.
You sound like Draymond Green.
Nah, because it's like if they in the mouth, I want to see how you react. What you gonna do all this goofy shit, or are you gonna fight? That's what I want to see. Me personally, I want to see him play with a little more dog in him. Not they're like blowing teams out.
That's
true. What
true.
you saying?
I have been paying attention to OKC, because they are like kind of like goofy, but I know SGA is like they leader, but he's a serious dude, bro.
Killer, though. Yeah, he's a killer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, bro. So and I've been paying attention to his posts, to his interviews too. He's been getting more serious. His team is. I think they're only like that because they're young, though, bro. But at the end of the day, they're gonna follow SGA's lead, bro. So as long as he can stay poised, which he's a poised player, he's good. What I'm saying, they follow his lead, they're gonna be good. But the only thing that worries me is SGA does not opposing his will, which he can.
Because I'm gonna tell you, if they was to get not to cut you off, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you good?
Hey, but I'm if they get into a matchup against let me see who will be tough. Like a Denver Nuggets, right? That's a tough team right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's 4-0.
Can they handle that right there? Can they handle
this Denver Nuggets for sure? They can't. The Denver
4-0.
can't guard none of the guards.
4-0 OKC. 4-0 OKC.
No, I wouldn't. No, he's disrespecting them now. I would probably say 4-1 or 4-2. I ain't gonna say they're gonna sweep.
4-0.
And another thing we got to remember. A lot of teams are not playing their best basketball right now.
Of course not. Hell no.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't know with them.
I'll say this though,
be
bro.
A little bit more serious, just a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, OKC is gonna make you so tired running. Come on, man.
The team I can see them giving them problems, bro. Obviously, LA, the Clippers can give them problems, especially if Kawhi come back. If Kawhi come back and they face OKC, I'm like, bro, I don't know how that series will go. It depends how Kawhi look though, but they can give OKC problems.
Bro, I'm a Clipper fan. I just don't see it happening, bro. They run through us every time.
It's true. If Minnesota can get their shit together, they can compete with OKC. I would pick OKC, but they can compete because Anthony Edwards, he ain't gonna go for all that crazy dumb shit. Like he gonna bounce back. And he know that him and SGA are like they're rivals.
Yeah. OKC is beating the Bulls.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I don't trust Gogurt.
Let me ask you this: who took out OKC last year?
Dallas.
I mean, who was on the team? Who was on the team?
That was I ain't gonna say barely, bro, but OKC's a better team than last year for sure. They're not the same team, and they got bigs. Oh yeah, I don't know about that. They beat them. I ain't gonna lie. Dallas beat them. PJ Washington beat OKC. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. He beat that team.
But OKC has to prove it, man. You cannot just win regular season and think that you won something.
No, you're right about that, Bruce. They got to prove it.
And you know what? What might be right. I forgot. OKC does some stupid stuff too. Like Williams had the stupid mask on before the game and stuff. Come on, man. Can you just play the game?
Yeah, it's just that little stuff. You know, then at the
So
post
yeah,
game, they
Michael
be
has
barking like a little puppy. Like, bro, if you gonna bark, man, I want to see you bark like a big dog, not
yeah. They
no
do all
little
some
puppy.
stupid stuff, man. Come
But I will say
on.
this though, Jalen Williams, oh, he's like that. That nigga a dog.
No, they
Sometimes,
need to grow up, man. They need to grow up.
of course they do. Sometimes I think he got more dog in him than SGA. He a dog. Jalen Williams is a dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. He could do everything on the court, bro. He can shoot threes,
Yeah.
go to the
No,
mid
he's a
range,
good young player. He a good young player for
and he
Yeah,
sure.
plays
Dalmatian.
better defense than SGA, bro. He's a beast. Jalen Williams is a beast. That boy, he's nice.
Yeah,
What he about? Is he like 6'8"? What's his height?
He's 6'5", bro. He's
6'5"?
SGA taller than
Oh,
that nigga. Yeah, he looked like he's 6'8", bro. He's just
yeah.
big like
I
that.
thought dude was 6'8".
No, he looked like it, bro. He's just a bigger. He's a big 6'5", bro.
He played power forward or small forward?
He played small
Yeah, they
forward.
got him at power forward, huh?
I think he plays power forward.
Yeah, I think they got.
Well, guys, it was nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna have to go.
All right, man. All right, Bruce, man.
Happy New Year
I'm gonna
again.
get out of here too, man. My prize pick look like it's hitting tonight, man. So I'm finna watch the rest of these games.
All right.
Yo, I'm gonna get to these games too right now, man.
Same here.
Appreciate y'all having me on, man. We'll be back on Saturday. Well, no, not Saturday. We'll be back on Friday.
For sure, man. Catch you Friday.
Yeah, I hope Kawhi plays. We'll see.
Kawhi
right,
be there.
y'all.
Hey, if Lawler said Kawhi gonna be there. Mark my words.
Yeah. I'll confirm it with y'all again next show.
All right.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace. All right, y'all. So it's been 2 hours, going on 3 hours, man. Appreciate y'all coming in. We'll be back on again on Friday. As y'all leave here, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to watch us on all social media platforms. Until next time, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, put a live pace out of here like swimwear.